Taylor Watch.
Welcome back to another episode of Taylor Watch. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, everyone.
How is everybody?
So awake and refreshed.
Extremely awake. I've never been less tired in my life.
We're not tired, and we're not going to talk about how we're tired because apparently it pisses people off.
I got the nastiest fucking DM from some bitch. I don't even know who it was. They didn't have a picture or anything, talking about how if we spent less time talking about how fucking tired we are all the time and less time looking up shit on our phones, maybe we'd have a better show. And so, sorry.
She kind of read us to filth.
No, it's like, sorry, that's the fucking show. Like,
it's like, what are we supposed to do? We don't have a producer, so we don't have someone looking up stuff for us in real time. Like, so we have to look up stuff.
Right.
When we don't know things, we gotta look it up.
We gotta look it up because here's the thing: we have a whole outline of what we're talking about, but we go on tangents. We're tangential women.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's wrong with that? Nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing is wrong with
Just
it. But
two girls that like to gab.
we're just gabbing and we're just having fun and we're just being friends. So to that fucking bitch, I blocked you and deleted your message. So never reach out to me again.
Yeah.
And otherwise, I will have to hunt you down and like find your whole family and message your mom.
Yeah.
Like, I will.
It's
so
like,
I'm not
what
about
do you
doing
want?
that.
Right.
But yes, no, we're certainly not tired despite it being Monday. I'm a little tired, but that's because I had a big weekend in Universal with my brother, which went really well. Universal, I would say, is like the coolest place you could go if you're into that kind of stuff. If you're into like seeing the world building of movies and stuff, whatever. But again, it's an arm and a fucking leg. Like you know, if it is above your means, like don't do it until you can afford it. Like I've never spent so much money on a trip than I did on this trip for just me and my brother. Like it wasn't.
And then while you're there, you're spending so much money too.
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
I had spent so much to get there, and then just being there, it's like there was a avocado toast on the menu of the place we were staying the breakfast. $30 avocado toast. I've never seen anything like that in my life. I laughed out loud. I said, "This is a $30 avocado toast."
I don't even know if I've ever heard of a $30
and it had an egg
York.
on it. It had an egg on it, and I was like, "Oh wow!" Because I kept in my head.
Was it
like,
poached?
So I think so.
It better have been.
Yeah, that's I think what it was. It was a poached egg.
That's crazy.
Fucking nuts.
$30 is crazy.
So yeah, it was no joke when I said it's crazy expensive, and I commend anyone who's able to do it. But make sure you've got your wits about you before you plan a trip like that.
You had
but it was
fun, though?
really fun otherwise.
Yeah, nice,
Weather
nice.
was perfect.
It looked like it was crowded a little.
Extremely.
Yeah.
It was definitely like people there for spring break, Easter, whatever.
Right.
But I expected it to be really packed anyway because I feel like right now is the perfect time for people to go to Florida.
Spring break months, March, April, May.
Totally, because not only is everyone miserable everywhere else where it's cold and they're going to Florida, the kids have to get out of the house, might as well go to Disney, might as well go to Universal, wherever.
Yeah.
But no, it was a great time and we had a lovely trip.
Great.
And I got to see lots of Harry Potter stuff, which was of course something
Fabulous.
that was important to me. How about you? How was your weekend?
No, actually, great. I went to go see Titanic on Friday.
Oh my God, did you love it?
Oh my God.
How
it was
hilarious,
amazing.
right?
Yes.
It's so good.
It was so good. It was so funny. Really enjoyed it. I've been listening nonstop to Celine Dion songs now.
Of course.
And then we got to go to like this after party with the cast, which was pretty cool.
It's amazing.
Got to listen to Frankie Grande's new song.
That's so cool. That was really cool. Like,
yeah.
I think I may have been a little starstruck if I saw Frankie Grande. I would have been like, oh my God, you're literally related to
I know,
Ari.
you're
like,
I know.
that's
like
great. It'd be like seeing Austin Swift.
Totally.
Less exciting. No offense to Frankie, but
yes.
You know what I mean.
No, yeah, it was fun. Good vibes. The show was like amazing. If anyone has the opportunity to go see it on Broadway, I highly recommend.
Totally.
It's like it's like totally our humor. It's like gay humor, like niche internet humor. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then we went out on Friday, and then Saturday, I literally did nothing all day.
Amazing.
And then Sunday went to Point Lookout.
Wonderful.
With Joe's family for Easter.
That's cutie cute.
Yeah.
Fun.
So good
Easter
vibes
eggs with the kids.
No kids,
egg hunt?
actually. Just
what were all the nieces and nephews?
they live in somewhere now. They're always moving. Like I'm pretty sure they live in like South Carolina or something now.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
what a bummer.
yeah. So it was
Still fun,
just Joe's aunt and uncle, and then their two kids who are like our age, and then or like Francesca and Joe's age, and then cousin's boyfriend. So it was a small group, but good vibes, good food.
That's nice.
And it was crappy weather, but it was good vibes all around.
Love that. Yeah, I feel like everybody was. Quickly about Titanic. I got to see Titanic off Broadway, like before it went fully on Broadway.
Yeah.
It was at some theater like off of Union Square. Like I don't even know. But I took my mom. And so my mom and I were both like in stitches laughing and whatever. So don't think that you're like too old or too young.
No.
It really is so good.
It's for everybody. It's for everybody.
It really is.
It's for all ages. Well, not all ages. Definitely not for young kids because
not for young kids. No,
it's a little raunchy sometimes.
It's raunchy and funny. It's very like it's not for kids.
No, definitely not.
I would say teenagers and up.
Yeah, I would say 18 and older.
Yes, agreed. But my mom also loved it anyway.
Yes, all age groups.
Yeah.
Everyone it was like a lot of the girls, gays, and theys.
Yes,
I would say in the crowd. It was so much fun.
It's very camp.
So
and
camp.
The girl who plays Celine is so talented. Like she's an incredible singer. She's so funny. Her facial expressions are so good.
Like beyond the funniest. And Melissa Barrera was amazing. Frankie Grande was amazing. Deborah Cox, oh my God, blew the house down.
Oh yeah.
Christ, she's amazing.
I have to go see it again with all these new. Like the girl who played Celine was the same person who played Celine when I saw, but the rest, like Frankie Grande wasn't in it.
Yeah, it's a whole new
cast. I don't think Melissa Barrera was in it when I saw it. I think
it's a whole new cast besides Celine.
Got it.
Yeah, and it was just laugh out loud funny. I was crying the entire time.
So good. I got to email our girl really Carly and get over there.
Yeah.
But wait, bad weather. There was something else. Oh, Sunday, Easter. Oh. Happy Easter to those who observe. And happy Passover as well. Passover's happening right now
great.
Too. Make sure you find those Afikomen. So that's two of those things are happening. Something I want to bring up, I'm noticing it's in New York City. I don't know if it's happening elsewhere, but the rise in Catholicism. Everyone's at church.
Oh yeah, I saw that article that like St. Joe's is like the hottest.
Is that where Fran's trainer goes? He goes to church, and I'm pretty sure it's that church. He's always posting about how like there's young hot singles like at this church, but people are treating church right now as like a singles
a Tinder in real life.
Yes.
And you know who I saw in that article?
Crazy.
Hoopify.
No, shut up.
Yeah.
Is at church?
Yeah.
Of course he is. But I mean, listen, it sounds lovely, but let's not forget the faith, okay? I think people are treating it like a dating app. But then maybe read into Catholicism.
If you want to go to church to meet some people, I don't care.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Julia, we should get Julia in here.
I'm sure she's going. I'm sure she knows about it.
She makes videos being like, there are cute guys at church. She's the one that I noticed doing it first. Like she's been doing it for
She was the
trailblazer.
like a year.
She really was, no joke. And now everybody's going to church. But I was shocked by the outpouring of Catholicism on the timeline yesterday. Like everybody, I saw people getting adult friends of mine and like beyond getting baptized and stuff. So I don't know if faith is on the rise, but if you are entering a new Catholic phase in your life and you haven't been here before, I guess welcome.
In times like these, I get why people are looking to God, being like, "What the fuck? Help me!"
Totally. Maybe we can fix the Catholic Church. Maybe we can get the pedophiles out and make it nice again.
Well, there's what are they called, like stems of Catholicism, like
like Protestants and Christians and whatever. But they're talking about Catholic, like straight up Catholic, Roman Catholic Church.
Because there's a church near me. I forget what it is. I don't know if it's Protestant or what it is, but like, you know, women can be like the priests and like
I think the Protestants let women be.
Yeah,
like,
and
I don't know if they're called priests. They're called like
something.
It's like they give the sermon. Let me see what is a Protestant
and then like they have like the gay pride flag hanging outside of the church.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, this church seems like they got it going on.
Protestant leader is called a pastor. Sorry,
pastor.
Pastors and ministers. I think women
get
can
off
be
your
ministers.
phone and stop looking things up.
God forbid. I think it's I think women can be. I think they can be ministers. I'm pretty sure. I really don't know.
Yeah.
But
just
I know that
there's
one
some,
or the
like,
other,
sex.
or maybe both.
Yeah,
but women also can't be priests yet. That's
what I'm saying. Like, there's not enough women involved in the Catholic Church for me to like get down into that. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
The Pope, all those people, like it's all these old guys, and
all
it's
these
like
old dudes,
I gotta get. I don't trust these old men.
Yeah, me
after
neither,
watching
really.
Spotlight, I don't.
Well, forget
it.
How can you watch Spotlight and then like not be at least wary
exactly
of the church?
Exactly.
I went to Catholic school till like second grade, and obviously was raised Catholic. Went to I don't know if that's obvious. Sorry, but maybe because all the guilt and the times I apologize a day. But there are moments where it's like on Easter where I wasn't really celebrating Easter in a religious way in any capacity, really.
No.
But I have that, like, even though I've not been like a practicing Catholic in a long time, like I still have that guilt ingrained. So they really did a number on you if you like grew up in the 2000s in the Catholic church.
I went
like
to
they
until
really do a
5th
number.
grade.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really feel Catholic guilt. Maybe because I just hated it so much during the time that I never really
I'm scared.
conformed.
It's not so much guilt, it's fear. They've instilled so much fear. And also I think probably by the time you were in there, it was less fear based. But for me, when I was 8 years old and the nuns were like going around my school and reprimanding kids all day long, it was like, oh well, I'm going to hell like for everything. Like it was so
I was
crazy.
getting in trouble all the time. Like,
I also was so
permanently
afraid
in the
of being in
principal
trouble.
office.
Yeah. I'm that kind of person who's like, I can't handle people being disappointed. You know what I mean?
I just had a loud ass mouth. Couldn't keep that shit shut. Yeah.
And now you got a podcast. So
Exactly.
That's all that really matters.
Exactly. So screw you, principal.
Get the nuns in here.
I can't remember her name, but she was such a bitch.
I hate when principals are mean to kids. Like it's stop acting like you've not been there before.
I know.
That was what drives me crazy.
She had no sympathy whatsoever.
Yeah.
She was stupid. Awful. And they tried to make us go on a anti-abortion walk.
What?
Yeah, I know. My mom was like, "You're not doing that."
Holy shit. That sounds even more progressive. No, we were never even. I don't even think you could say the word abortion like in school when I was in school.
Well, this was anti.
No, but even like we weren't learning about that. I was so young though when I was in full-on school. But in CCD,
well, it wasn't abortion. It was called like the Walk for Life.
Walk for Life,
and
right,
it was
right,
like
right.
walking for
the concept,
children.
Totally.
But meanwhile,
it was
underneath
actually
the
an
nitty-gritty.
anti-abortion. Yeah. I was never wrapped up in any of that. Even in CCD, I feel like we didn't, like I knew that to me it was like that's not an option. Like it's you can't even think about it because it's not an option. It was never discussed. Like I didn't learn about abortion stuff probably till college, which is kind of crazy. Maybe even in high school, I feel like we never learned about it. We never talked about it. I learned what Planned Parenthood was in college. I know that.
I don't know when I learned about what an abortion was.
Isn't that kind of nuts?
Yeah.
Because it was, I don't know. Maybe it was just, it's one of those things that nobody wants to talk about.
Yeah, well, because we were like teach like abstinence. Like even
Right.
in public middle school, they were like abstinence.
Abstinence only.
Yeah.
Like that was
and we
the
had this
number one thing.
woman, we had this woman come in and say that she was a born again virgin.
Oh, God.
And like half the class had already had sex at that point. So we were like, oh shit, we could do that? Like, okay.
Like, okay, sure. All right, start over.
Actually, yeah, I'm a virgin too. Whatever. It was funny.
It's amazing. Well, and all that's to say happy Easter.
Yeah.
And hopefully you either celebrated with Christ or with some chocolate from the Easter Bunny.
Right.
Hopefully your kids had a good time celebrating and maybe hiding eggs, etc.
Yes.
My favorite influencer, rich influencer, Becca Bloom, was filling up Easter eggs with $100 bills and handing them around town. Love her.
Okay.
Down.
At least she was handing them around town. I thought she was going to just say giving it to like her
No.
kids.
She like hid. She put $100 bills in like all these eggs and like hid them in like outside of an aloe store, and then like, but then she started hiding them inside like diapers. Like she went to the grocery store and was like slipping $100 bills in like diaper boxes.
Cute.
And like putting the eggs like in kids stuff so like moms will catch them. I thought it was awesome.
Nice.
So shout out to those who are doing nice things on Easter. And also shout out to everybody making parodies of Jesus coming back from the dead, because I cannot stop laughing.
Yeah.
Those
What
are
if
so
I roll
funny.
the stone away? They're going to crucify me anyway.
Facts. Gia, I was thinking about it the other day, and a couple weeks ago, we were able to do this like silly stream for a little while. We will be doing another one because we had some technical difficulties at the time. However, we were made privy, or at least I was made privy to the DK Casino.
Oof.
Which is some online casino games through DraftKings. Of course, we are the Draft Queens, so we would be plugged into something like this.
Of course.
But we had the time of our lives playing those
Oh my gosh,
games.
so much fun.
Really, really good stuff. There was one that like reminded us of Frogger. We had to like guess, where this like frog is going to jump.
Yep.
And then, we've got the typical slots you
Yep.
can play. And there are just a lot of different gambling style games. There's this Rocket Man game that we were playing with Marty.
Loved
where
Rocket Man.
This rocket goes off and you have to decide when to bail, like, or if you're going to keep the risk going and raise your money.
Before the rocket explodes.
Very, very fun, and honestly really fun to play with like a group of friends. So shout out to the DK Casino for getting us on that.
Yes, DraftKings is changing the game with flex spins. New and exclusive DraftKings Casino flex spins Spins let you choose how to use your spins across more than 100 slots, so the power of play is in your hands. New players play $5 and get 500 flex spins. Claim 50 spins a day for 10 days. Then you choose how to play them across your favorite games like Huff and More Puff, Cash Eruption, and more. So download the app now and sign up with code TaylorWatch. Claim 500 flex spins and choose your slots. The crown is yours in participation with DraftKings Casino.
Which brings us back to our main topic of the pod, Taylor Swift, of course. We have officially heard from the Elizabeth Taylor estate.
Yes.
We discussed last week a little bit about the music video and the response to it. Was it a music video? Was it a tribute video? Blah, blah, blah. People had opinions. But this is what the Elizabeth Taylor estate had to say about it. They said, what makes this piece so remarkable is it is pure devotion to Elizabeth's legacy. We are delighted by this celebration. If there is anyone navigating the extraordinary pressures of global fame with comparable authenticity and strength, it's Taylor Swift.
Wow.
The state is honored that she chose to pay tribute in this way and have no doubt that Elizabeth would have loved every frame of it.
Wow.
Very, very
what
sweet.
What a nice thing to say.
Super nice. And we love that they're heavily involved. And so also just to clarify, I know that we had said that she was donating proceeds to charity from the video, or, I'm not sure how that happens, but the Elizabeth Taylor AIDS Foundation is what it's being donated to. And I also didn't realize that every shot in the Elizabeth Taylor music video is footage from Elizabeth Taylor's videos. However, they're kind of bar for bar Taylor Swift videos too.
Right.
So someone must have gone through all of the Elizabeth Taylor footage, all of the Taylor Swift music video footage, found comparable frames, and then put them together. And you can find these like compilations where they're like, on top is Taylor and underneath is Elizabeth, and showing the similarities. It's actually nuts.
Yeah,
it's
it is
way
crazy.
more intricate than I thought.
Yeah, there's a lot of Easter eggs that people don't realize in the music video. I think a lot of people just thought it was just a bunch of clips cut up, but it's way more thought and way more Easter eggs and comparable things than people realize.
Taylor cutting up clothes in Blank Space video. There's also a scene of Elizabeth Taylor cutting up clothes. And it starts to make me wonder, obviously Taylor Swift has written a song about her now, but how ingrained has Elizabeth Taylor been in her mind? It must have been her whole life. She must just be a lifelong fan of this woman.
Totally.
And I just didn't know she was fans like that.
Yeah.
I think great.
They've had, there's been the comparison for a long time.
Totally. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely, I feel like the inspiration, you could tell just how much thought and time went into the music video. So obviously she cares a lot about accurately representing her and, showing that there's a reason why she's comparing herself to Elizabeth Taylor,
Absolutely. And it almost makes the parallels that more insane. It's wow, this bitch really is
it really
like
is
her.
So crazy how similar their lives, or the perception of their lives has been.
Totally.
And the fact that both have Taylor in their name.
And that's the most telling, that they both have Taylor in the name. But this isn't the first time that Taylor has had a video and the proceeds from the video go towards a charity, foundation, etc. And we have a little listy of all the other videos and places that the charity has gone to. For the song Ronin, which is very famously about a real child who passed away from cancer. So all of the proceeds from Ronin went to cancer research and charities, different charities. Welcome to New York. I did not know this. Everything went to the New York City Public Schools.
Cute. I didn't know that either. Yeah,
I had no idea. Wildest Dreams, all proceeds went to the African Parks Foundation. Yeah. That we knew.
I knew that. Yeah.
I think that's at the end of the video. It says that, which is awesome. It's nice to have a friend. All went to art education for underprivileged kids, which is amazing. I had no idea.
There's a music video for that?
No, I think it's just the song.
Oh,
I don't know if it's music videos specifically.
Okay.
Because Welcome to New York also doesn't have music.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's just Taylor Swift's royalties. It says. So
got it.
That was a very important piece of this. The royalties from all of these songs go to these charities.
Got it.
And then last, of course, Elizabeth Taylor AIDS Foundation.
Love
is from Elizabeth Taylor. So not a new thing for Taylor to be doing.
Always giving back.
Always, especially to the kids, it seems. Which you got to get back to the kids, okay? You got to get back to the kids. The kids in the arts, the kids in school.
What about the kids?
What about the kids?
Yeah.
So taking care of the kids as always.
Love.
speaking of children, we found out something crazy, a very fun fact about the Eras Tour. Now,
yes,
when Taylor is finished with the Lover set, or no, it's Fearless, right?
After Fearless.
The Lover house burns down.
Yeah.
Famously. And we found out that that image of the house burning down is a real video taken of a dollhouse that Taylor herself went and picked out. I guess somebody was sourcing dollhouses for her. They found this place that sold dollhouses, and Taylor herself went there and picked out an appropriate house for this situation.
She didn't go herself, but somebody, like a representative did. There. Yeah.
I thought the rep went first and then she showed up. I thought that's what the guy said in the clip.
He said, when a set designer reached out to me and they said they were looking for dollhouse furniture for a major artist.
Well, right, but then in the video he's talking about, I thought he said that she showed up.
No.
Hold on. It says that time Taylor Swift came in.
Yeah, I don't know why it says that, because he doesn't say that she came in.
Let's see. Set designer reached out, said they were looking for dollhouse furniture for a major music video.
Yeah.
He says the best case scenario would be if it was the biggest artist in the world, and it was.
Yeah.
It was Taylor Swift.
Yep.
Let's see. Maybe hard to see if that's Nathaniel's dollhouse. Blah, 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 off the screen. Weird. I guess I just, because it says came in, I just assumed she came herself as well. Regardless, it was it's Flip This Dollhouse is the name of the place. And they got this dollhouse, set it up to look like the Lover house, and then burnt it down to create that video to then project in the back of the Eras Tour, which I think is so cool and creative and interesting. And I just like
the intricacy.
Yeah.
It's
set design too. Like just
it is interesting. It's almost like it makes me like, I'm like, damn, there's still so much more that we didn't know about in the Eras Tour documentary. And I
like that would have been nice to know.
Yeah. Like how she came up with the visuals and how she, got them and who created them and how did she decide, I don't know, like what kind of snake to use for the rep one and like what her thought process was behind each one. It would have been cool to see stuff like that. But yeah, I think this is so cool. And it's cool because like you have no idea who this major artist is, and then all of a sudden it's Taylor Swift, and you're like, holy shit.
And you're like, I can't believe this. Yeah. Especially when you've got such a niche business. Like you own a store of dollhouses to be used for whatever purpose,
So crazy.
I assume it's like very antique based, and I guess I don't know what people use those for, but
yeah. He also had a dollhouse cameo in HBO's The Gilded Age.
Oh, that makes sense.
So this guy's a hot commodity for dollhouse. And I guess if you're trying to do like something miniature, to make it look realistic on a screen, maybe it is easier to use like smaller parts. You know what I mean? Like
for sure,
instead of recreating an entire fucking house, you just use the dollhouse and then make it look like it's a real thing, which is kind of what they did for the Eras Tour.
Completely. It also is interesting to me that I actually do think dollhouses are in a lot of, shows and movies. Weirdly, like what came to mind is what is it called? Haunting of Bly Manor, where half of the premise of the story is that one of the little girls, like in her dollhouse, kind of puts people like where they are so she can like keep track of where everyone is when like this ghost comes through the house and tries to murder people or whatever. But like the dollhouse is a key piece of the story, so it's interesting like how dollhouses are used in like creepy stuff, or like Gilded Age. I wonder if it was literally used as like a miniature or if it was like a Victorian dollhouse that someone has, because that was kind of a thing like in that time. It's like, oh, you get this like extravagant dollhouse built for you, and I don't know, people
for sure those were like really expensive.
Totally.
I mean, they still are. A really nice dollhouse is expensive.
They're like family heirlooms.
For sure.
So I would imagine that this guy I'm sure he stays in business just fine without all the celebs, but that can't hurt.
You never know. You may take your old dollhouse out from the top of the shelf and get sprinkled with glitter, and then all of a sudden you're 13 again.
All of a sudden you're 13 again. All of a sudden, or no, I'm sorry. All of a sudden you're 30, flirty and thriving.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
30, flirty and thriving.
This part of the article is funny.
That's hilarious. Yeah. So real, right? Like dollhouses are everywhere.
They're everywhere.
They really are.
But he said, his name's Nathaniel Ellis.
Yeah.
The guy who made the dollhouse, and it says, however, he soon discovered that the scene features everything burning to the ground in a fiery video. I didn't even cringe, he said with a laugh. Some people would cringe over that, and I didn't. I know I'm like the dollhouse rescuer, and I shouldn't be burning dollhouse furniture, but I was just like so excited I didn't care. It's Taylor Swift; she can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, of course.
Which is very
of course. Funny. Also, too, I mean, that's what it's being used for. What does it matter? But I get if you have like a, an attachment. Me. Oh, sorry. How are you feeling?
Oh,
stuffy, allergies?
I never stop blowing my nose.
I'm with you. It's every day. Like, I can't remember when I got sick, because I saw you post a video like this the other day. I can't remember when I got sick, but I know I've been sick for months.
It's disgusting. Like, I can't tell if it's allergies or what it is. I took a Zyrtec this morning, didn't do anything.
Yep.
So it's a never-ending mucus coming out of my nostrils. So I apologize if you hear me blowing my nose into the mic.
I feel you. I really don't know what it is. Maybe it's like another COVID. Like, who knows? But I'm coughing every day.
It's been like this since Christmas. It's been the most frustrating thing ever. Waking up every morning, I'm like just pouring out of my nostrils.
Same. It's like the first thing I have to do is blow my nose,
and
I hack up a lung, and I cough, and it's like, what's wrong with me in my sleep?
It's disgusting.
It's horrible. I keep thinking like, I know that people say that neti pots are bad for you. I would like a neti pot type. I mean, I know you can get them at the store. Like, I can just go buy one. But, like, where they squeeze it up and it comes out. They
never work for me.
They don't work for me either because they just choke me.
Yeah.
It goes down my throat.
Maybe
no matter
I don't do it right, but I don't
think
like
our sinuses
them.
Are just really clogged.
I know. I need to go to ENT, honestly.
Same. Should we go at the same time?
Yeah,
should we schedule a dual appointment? Yeah, literally. To
help us.
Yeah,
please.
For real.
Yeah, I would be down. We have the same insurance, so
yeah, right. Let's just pop off. Let's just go. Be like, hey, we actually come in a pair.
Yeah,
and that's that.
It's funny.
But yeah, so shout out to the guy making the dollhouse.
Yeah,
very
shout
cool.
out Nathaniel.
Really fun behind the scenes thing, and you're right. I hope that we get to hear more. Like, I would love every single person. You know what I want? I want an interview with the set designer.
Ooh.
I want who is the Eras Tour set designer? Let's look that up right now. Who is the Eras?
We got it. Listen.
Now it's gonna make me self-conscious that's why I'm so fucking pissed at that bitch for DMing me. Don't DM me shit, okay? If you are mad at me and you don't like what I'm saying, or you don't like what I'm doing, keep it to your fucking self because I'm not listening and I don't care. Yeah. I'm serious.
Yeah,
I really don't. Like, I really don't, and I get so pissed off it like ruins my whole day. Who's the Eras Tour set? It smells like weed in here right now. Big time.
I can't smell anything.
Someone's like literally lit up a blunt outside this door. That's how much. Ethan Tobman, Tobman. I would like him on the podcast.
Okay, Ethan.
Ethan, we'd love to have you.
Does anyone know Ethan? Tell him to hit us up.
If anyone knows him personally, he did his role is he has worked closely with Swift since 2019, designing her music videos, the Folklore Long Pond Sessions studio set, and the short film. He describes his approach to the tour as being an emotional architect, focusing on creating a cinematic narrative experience. He also does says production and lighting, while Tobman led the overall creative direction. Silent House, led by Boz Halpin, is often credited with the production design and lighting design. And then visuals were also helped out with artists like Apollo Baldoz, which we've talked about him before for sure. And then costumes, of course, Joseph Cassell and Jessica Jones. But Ethan Tobman, please come on the pod. I have a million trillion questions for you.
Wow. Okay, cool. Ethan.
Would love. Yeah. Next on our list is a confusing chain of events that have to do with a fave of ours, Zara Larsson.
I know.
So Zara Larsson did an interview with The Guardian. Yeah. And she was asked about, like, how does she feel about charts and numbers for her songs and whatever. And she basically said, or not basically, this is what she said, direct quote, playing the chart game is so dead to me. No one's looking at the charts but industry people and maybe Taylor Swift fans. And she said that thing and it sounded like shade.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, I didn't take it as shade. I thought it was a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
But I didn't take it as shade because remember, she's European, so she's got like a drier sense of humor.
Right.
But I don't love the like offhandedness of like no one's paying attention to that except for like probably Taylor Swift fans. Like,
yeah.
What do you mean by that? So then she went on to post on her story. She said, I did an interview in The Guardian saying no one cares about the charts but industry people and maybe Taylor Swift fans because no one plays the chart game like Taylor Swift. LOL. She's literally the best at it and everyone knows that. It's not the read you guys think it is. Also, I care. Hi. Best believe I will try to release at least 2 different covers for my what? PSYCHICAL?
Physical? She must have spelled it, maybe?
Covers for my physical on my next project after Midnight Sun. I have no idea what
English
that means.
isn't her first language.
Exactly. We have to remember that. So
Right.
she's got spelling, whatever. Maybe she means physical copies of her next project after Midnight Sun. I said that because I feel like I have some cultural value right now in pop music, something I've never had to this level, but I'm not in a position to influence the charts. Sad face. LOL, sad face. And I think that you can be an amazing artist and not chart. Those 2 things are not mutually equal to me, and shouldn't be to any fans either. But I still want number 1. Please make Midnight Sun number 1. Please, that would be so mega please. And then in the takedown of people like being pissed or questioning what is this all about, someone dug up like Zara Larsson likes Scooter Braun, and then she came out and said, I would never, ever praise Scooter in my life. Why would you spread a fake comment like that? The Kim thing was 10 years ago, something I've also spoken on many times saying how unnecessarily and stupid that was. Next.
Yeah, because
so what is Zara Larsson up to?
People dug up an old tweet of her saying, like, she tweeted, like, Kim really did that during the whole Taylor.
Kim and Kanye, whatever.
During the whole Snakegate thing.
So, Gia, what is your perspective on this whole thing? Because I still am kind of like, I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying to give Zara the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to treat her like she's an asshole or like talking about, like, I know that things in print look crazy.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen her like say these things, but I didn't
Yes,
see that.
I would have
So
liked to hear it. I'm still confused by the point she was trying to get across, because she goes from being like, I don't care about charts, and then she does, and then in like the clarification statement, she goes like, I don't care about charts, but I do care about charts. So it's like, what is it? Do you or do you not care? And then she like tried to make it seem like she does care about charts. Okay. Saying that Taylor Swift plays the chart game, I feel like is shady. Without maybe the intention, but I feel like it's like painting Taylor Swift as like this chart hungry, chart obsessed, just puts out hits to be number 1, whatever, like doesn't actually care. I don't think that she had like this malicious intent behind it. I don't think she was intentionally maybe trying to be shady. But I think making that like point of being like, oh, well, maybe just like Taylor Swift fans. It's like, well, what do you mean by that? Like, why do you care about how Taylor Swift fans are moving? You know what I mean? And I think every fan group cares about how their artist does in the charts, and they want their artist to be number 1, whatever that is.
Right.
I don't think Taylor Swift has ever been like, we need to get this to number 1, blah, blah, blah. Of course, she has done the marketing things, and, like every artist does. But
her fans put her there.
Yeah,
her fans put her on the charts. She's not begging us to put her on the charts. We just put her there because we like her music, and that's that.
Exactly. So I feel like there wasn't intentional shade, but her clarification made like 0 sense to me.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to take it as like, oh, there's beef between Zara Larsson and Taylor Swift, or like Zara Larsson doesn't like Taylor Swift or whatever it is.
Because she's come out and supported Taylor many times.
Yes.
Like, she likes Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think it was just a poor choice of words, and maybe it got a little misconstrued because it's in writing, not in person. And I think that's always hard to convey.
Totally.
How your tone comes across. And like you said, she is, European, she's Swedish. So I think there's also like some sort of, not language barrier, but like,
it's like a tone difference. I would say that Zara Larsson I'd put her in the category of a blunt person.
Totally.
And I think that some people misinterpret blunt people and think that their intentions are malicious when they're not.
Yeah.
I would say my read on the whole thing is, I think her comment about, like, the first comment to The Guardian, I think was a deflection because she's like not on the charts. She's like, oh, I don't care about the charts. Like, the only people that care about the charts are like Taylor Swift fans, because it's like the only person who's dominating the charts ever is Taylor Swift. Like no one else is even going to come close.
Yeah.
And I think, or at least that's how I can see how it would be, that's how it was intended. Like I could see that point of view.
Right.
The clarification kind of made that make more sense to me in the way of like, where she's like, yeah, guys, of course I care. Like, yeah, I was just being like, oh, I don't care about the charts. Like, whatever. Like, yeah, I really fucking care about the charts. And maybe my, like I would have thought her bluntness or her tone didn't convey that in the proper way. Like maybe she was being a little tongue in cheek or trying to be tongue in cheek about like not caring about the charts. And in reality she does. And that's why she's like, of course I care about the charts. And I think you're right. I think playing the chart game is the wrong choice of words, but I think it's more of like, it's not so much playing like that Taylor is playing the game. It's that anyone trying to beat her is playing the game. Does that make sense? So it's like if you are trying to beat out Taylor Swift, you're gonna lose that game.
Right.
I don't think that she meant that like Taylor is contrived and trying to be on the charts in a certain way. Right. That's kind of how I interpreted that. However, I can see how it can be misconstrued the other way, and I think I don't know. Sometimes people just get caught up in a conversation where they're speaking casually, and you just don't. I don't know. I've been in that position where I've just said something offhand and it turns out it was like kind of offensive to people or like it's whatever. But I'm like, that actually wasn't my intention. Like I wasn't trying to shade Taylor Swift fans or anything.
I think maybe she just said it like as a joke. Yeah. Like, oh, maybe Taylor Swift fans, but like, I don't know.
Because she's always on the top of the charts. Like that's kind of what I thought. Like we care definitely. And we applaud her, her milestones all the time. Yeah. Because she's always there, and it's such an interesting part and such a point of bragging as a fan, being like, my fave is always on the top of the charts.
Totally.
Like, if someone else's fave was on the top of the charts, they'd be bragging about it too. Like it's just one of those things. But yeah, I think that Zara, I love her. I think she says a lot of good stuff. Yes. But I also think she like coming with that also comes the occasional misinterpretation of what she's saying. Like. I love the stuff she says about, I didn't care that she made a joke about abortion and then lost a brand deal for it. I was like, fuck that brand then. You know what I mean? Totally. Like you can't, okay, what's your problem? Like that's a strange thing. Like I appreciated that she did that and then also said like, I didn't care, like fuck them. You know? Like I like her.
She's
I
very
like her
outspoken and I like her attitude. I've always loved her. So
me too.
I was just confused. I was like, is this supposed to be shade? I really don't think it was supposed to be like this big thing that people are making it out to be. Right. I do feel like it does, open an interesting conversation about like charting and is it cool to care and, this weird like stigma about artists caring about charts. It's like, you can care. Like it's okay. You're allowed to care about how your music does and how well it does. Like totally. I feel like it's like that thing with Billie Eilish too, like saying that she doesn't care about the Grammys or doesn't care about whatever. It's like at the end of the day, if you care about your craft, you care about how well it does and how
your peers see you.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like it's not really that big of a deal to just be like, yeah, I do care about the charts. I do care about, how well my music performs. Yeah. Because I think that says a lot about how your career, like you can have this amazing music and, still have an amazing career, but being on the charts and being recognized is something that I think a lot of these artists strive for. Well, so there's no shame in that.
Yeah. It's like proof that you are succeeding and it's the only tangible proof that anyone can see. Yeah. Because we see these charts and it's like, wow, this person's doing well. It's like it's like comparing anything or anyone. It's like, oh, they're the best or they're the best. And like, of course, everyone wants to be the best. People don't want to be forgotten. People don't want to be looked over. But I think that like kind of like what Taylor was talking about in her big speech at iHeart the other day, it's like, just make sure you're following your passions. Like Taylor is lucky enough that that she gets to follow her dreams, write music, and put it out to the world because she loves to do that, whether it's received well or not. I don't think that matters to her as long as she's doing what she wants to do. You know what I mean? An added bonus is that it's incredibly successful, and here are the numbers to prove it. It's undisputed. She's the best at what she does. Yeah. Any artist would love to know that they're the best at what they do. And I think that's ignorant and stupid to think that they wouldn't believe that. But I also agree with like the fact that charts aren't everything. Like just because Zara Larsson's not on the charts every other day doesn't mean she's not a great artist. Right. So I get that. And I get maybe she's trying to like maybe she's saying that out loud and like telling herself that at the same time. You know, sometimes you say something where you're like, I just need to remind myself, like, charts aren't everything just because whatever. But you still care about being high on the charts, you know?
For
so
sure.
Maybe she's just kind of projecting, you know, trying to hide an insecurity.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I just feel like sometimes you say stuff that you don't mean.
Yeah.
And sometimes it comes out in a way that you don't mean, or maybe it's not received the way that you thought you were saying it. Mm-hmm. So I'm not holding any bad blood against Zara. I'm not holding this against her. Mm-hmm. Because I love her down, and like I just feel like
I love her.
I'm never gonna. I've really been trying to like not be so quick to be like, oh well, she said this, so she's done and she's
100%.
over. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just because like people,
it's
especially as someone who speaks out of their ass sometimes too, like it's not fair. Mm-hmm. And I feel like she is. You know, she's not problematic. She's not talking shit. She's not, you know, going around spreading rumors or whatever, like, or you know, making diss tracks or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It was a comment that got misconstrued, I think, and I'm not ready. I'm not bringing out the pitchforks for Zara Larsson. Like,
no, me neither.
I think that she's a great artist. I think she stands up for what she believes in. I think she makes great music. I think she's beautiful and very funny. Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna cancel her or whatever. Like the Swifties and the responses are just so brutal. Swifties.
It's like, who are these people,
and
right? Like,
it's
they're
like
not
all
Swifties.
these
like,
trolls.
if you're that pressed about this, like, you're not a Swiftie. Like, what are you pissed about? Like,
yeah.
It's just, I don't know. And to not give her the grace of just thinking she said the wrong thing or it didn't come across the way she thought it was. Like, that's not fair to do when she has been so publicly supportive of Taylor for so long.
Yeah.
And is also, like, I would say a huge part of her fan base overlaps with Swifties. Like, she just has that vibe. She's pop princess vibes, you know?
For sure.
And so you're not going to alienate your own people because you want to, like, get a quick jab in at another celebrity. Like, I didn't see it as a jab. I saw it as something like an offhand comment that Stan Twitter would go crazy.
Yeah,
at,
like,
you know what I mean?
like, you know, because she's always on the charts, so it's
Right.
like, oh, Taylor Swift fans care about the charts.
Of course, yeah. Like, I
so
think
whatever,
it's
really not that crazy of a thing to say.
miscommunication.
I was confused by her like clarification response, but I kind of understand it more of her being like.
Do you think that she should have put that response out? Like, what do you think about that? I was surprised to see that only actually no. Let me run it back. She said the thing to The Guardian. And I was like, oh, surely that's misinterpreted or surely that's misprinted or whatever. And I'm sure there's more to it. Then she like clarified and I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But did she need to clarify? Like, was she getting that much hate?
Right.
It was also so quick. Like, she was like, wait,
quick.
No,
it was right
like,
after.
I do not want this misinterpreted.
That's why I feel like, if anything, it's way less malicious than people realize because she was very quick to be like, that's not what I meant.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you said, like, maybe it was very much like a projection of being like, oh yeah, I don't care, when like deep down inside, like, you actually do care.
Totally.
And, you know, there's a lot of evidence of her like posting about the charts and whatever. So obviously she does care. And I just feel like, as Addison Rae once said, like, it's cool to try. Like, since when was it not cool to try hard?
Yes.
And there's no shame in being proud of your work and wanting it to be represented in like the societal standard of charting.
Of course.
You know, like, you can still have a great song and it does not chart or even make the Billboard 200, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But when you're being perceived by the masses and that's being taken into account into award shows or whatever it is, like, that is something that you want to strive for, of course.
Of course. And she did say, like, industry people care about those things. So it's like, maybe the charts, you know,
like, your label, I'm sure, cares about how well your music is doing.
100% they do.
Yeah.
And I would say that kind of even more to her point, like, I'm not thinking about, you know, I didn't think about how Harry Styles did on the charts. Like, I didn't even think about it for a second.
Not even.
I'm sure he did great, but if Taylor Swift puts out an album, I love to hear that she does well on the charts.
Right.
Like, that is true. Like, it's not a lie. But that's because she's my number one fave. Like,
right.
I'm tuned into what she's up to. And I'm sure the Zara Larsson stans will come out when she starts charting or she starts getting bigger. They'll come out in droves to celebrate her.
Second she gets her first number one, like, I'm sure all of her fans will be so happy for her.
Absolutely.
It'll be very well deserved. And yeah, again, I just feel like sometimes you say things that get misconstrued and I don't think she has any ill intention. She went to the Eras tour. Like, she's been, you know, asked about Taylor on red carpets, and has always been very nice about it. Like, I just don't feel like she deserves to have the torches and pitchforks out for her, because, you know, this is a one-off thing. And I just really don't like how, like, you say something, it gets misconstrued, and then all of a sudden, like, people are bringing up old tweets, old this, old that. It's
so
like,
dumb. The Scooter Braun thing is so dumb. And the fact that she even had to be like, no, I do not support that man. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
like, whatever.
Yeah, like,
chill. Also, to be fair, 10 years ago, people didn't know what a fucking monster he was. Like,
for
that
sure.
People knew he was like a sleazy, you know, record guy or whatever the fuck, like working with Bieber and Ariana and etc.
Yeah.
But people were not the first person, at least in my memory, correct me if I'm wrong, to speak against him and say negative things about him was Taylor.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like and then after that, people are coming out of the woodwork agreeing. But like, no one had the balls to say he was a shitbag.
For sure. For
and
sure.
So, who knows? Like,
I don't know. I just feel like, and again, the Swedes, I feel like
give her a break.
They got that European dry humor.
Uh-huh.
You just got, I just feel like you got to cut some people some slack.
Yeah.
People just don't cut each other slack these days.
They really
it's like the
don't.
same thing. And I posted a TikTok about this. It's like the Jake Shane thing. Like, you know, you make one joke that maybe doesn't land. It's really not that big of a deal, whatever. And like, people are like, he sucks. He should never be on a red carpet again. He's blah, blah, blah. He's this. It's like, yeah, maybe he's not the best red carpet interviewer.
Sure. Maybe that's not his strength.
You learn from your mistakes, and you know what to say and what you don't say. And it's like, I just don't like, as someone who speaks out of their ass sometimes and doesn't think before they speak.
Yeah.
I don't like how people are so quick to attack and judge off something somebody says that's not so distinctly ill-intentioned or rude or nasty or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like there's no grace for anybody these days.
Well, Gia, we've forgotten about nuance. People, you know, not on this pod, the Taylor Watch listeners, we know all about this. Like, we're preaching to the choir, we know that. But the lack of ability to recognize and understand nuance in a situation is what is severely lacking. And I think that the internet has become almost two-dimensional in that way. It's like, it's black and white. It's a piece of paper. Like, there can't be any reasonings behind it or given a little bit of grace, like you're saying, or just like not a snap knee-jerk reaction to, like, it's almost like you have to be outraged or completely in agreement. There's no way to be like, oh, I think I misheard that. What did you mean by that? Like, there isn't any of that left. And it's very frustrating to see online. And
totally,
I think that it happens a lot, you know. I'm not going to say exclusively to women, but it certainly happens to women more than it happens to men.
For sure.
So
for sure.
People look for, you know, it just goes back to the conversations we always
like,
have.
We're really going to be canceling Zara Larsson, like, out of all people. Like, she really stands up for what's right. She talks about, like, she's like super anti-ICE. Like, she's very like outspoken about what she believes in. And meanwhile, like, all these fucking celebrities. Like, how about we cancel the celebrities all went to Kanye West concert this weekend? Like, hello.
I didn't even put that on our list because I didn't want to like get so pissed off while talking about it. But I'm glad you brought it up regardless. The fact that people still support Kanye West in any
Travis Scott
way,
performed with him, Lauryn Hill performed with him.
I'm
very
disappointed in Lauryn Hill.
I know.
Very disappointed in Lauryn Hill.
We're all just gonna ignore when he made a song called "Hail Hitler" and said he was a Nazi, and it's crazy.
I understand that he now, it seems as if he is properly medicated at this point, and he's been on this like apology tour. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if this was a fake.
I mean, apology tour. He put out one statement, and that was it. Yeah.
Right. No, but apparently he's like trying to. I don't actually know about this. I've been seeing it on Twitter where it's like he is talking to people. He tried to like schedule a show in Israel. I don't even know if that's true. Oh God. But I saw that. Like, apparently he's on this like he's trying this redemption tour. But I'll tell you what, I'm not like
people are very quick to accept his apology, but
it's fucking crazy. I saw a lot of people with the Chaperone thing. Right. It's like people get mad at her because she's loud, and Zara too as well. They're lumping her in the same thing. They get loud at them for being loud, opinionated women, and Kanye West
they're so quick to forgive him.
Declared himself a Nazi and then was like, "My bad, y'all. I wasn't on the right meds."
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, I just don't.
The double standard is so
alive and well.
Crazy.
It's alive and well, and it's everywhere. And I just, at this point in time in my life, I will not fall into the propaganda that people want to like shit on these women. Like, I can't let it happen.
Yeah.
And if there's a time to shit on women, then there's a time to shit on a woman. Like, if she does something bad, like, of course, I'll be a bitch about it, and I will not stand by someone who's done something actually bad. But I think when we listen to Kanye West, who has done actually bad things, not only with speech,
with intention,
and like encouraging others to act the same. Like, he helped lead a resurrection of anti-Semitism in America specifically. Like, you cannot ignore that. Like, he was a massive, massive public figure, and he leaned into this sector of the world and encouraged men and whoever else, mostly men, to act a certain way towards Jewish people. And it's like, I've never seen anti-Semitism in the way that it is right now.
For sure.
Like, he's now just following whatever he needs to say to like get back in people's good graces.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I if you are a Jewish person, I don't know how you could ever listen to Kanye West or forgive Kanye West. Like, I just don't know how you can.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't care for you or like you, and maybe he's medicated now, but deep down in the depths of his soul, he hates your fucking guts. So how do you forgive that?
Yeah. Very,
it's just sick.
Very strange.
It's just sick. And I really think that he encouraged a lot of people to, with his like mania, validated a lot of people's feelings and thoughts about Jewish people. It's like, it's crazy.
Totally.
Crazy,
he helped
crazy,
spread
crazy.
like awful
Just
again,
rhetoric.
propaganda, rhetoric, stereotypes.
He was selling Hitler t-shirts and shit.
Yeah, it's
like,
crazy.
It's just so fucking crazy. And it's like, again, he's on some big like apology tour. Like, he's saying all this stuff. I think he like donated money or something. Like, he's trying to undo what he's done.
Right.
But not in the right ways. Like, if,
yeah, I don't know.
If you want to look into it, you can look into it. But I got caught down a little hole of Kanye West, and I just like hate him so much that it makes me so mad that anyone is giving him any grace at all. And the fact that Travis Scott and Lauryn Hill were there, they should be ashamed.
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
He should be a social pariah in perpetuity. Like, I understand if
he was just such an awful person to like Kylie's family in general. So like, why would Travis Scott like want to be like supportive of
Travis
that?
Scott, I don't really fuck with him either, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. I don't really fuck with him.
He's a real piece of shit.
He knew people were dying in his crowd and was like, let's fucking go.
And just like whatever. He just feels aloof and stupid to me. And I'm just happy that Kylie is not with him anymore.
Agreed.
Regardless, I just, that whole sector of like men are forgiven immediately. I mean, Chris Brown falls in the same category. Men are forgiven immediately and women are held to a different standard. Zara Larsson and Chaperone being 1 and 2 examples.
100%.
They didn't quite say something right, and so we're going to cancel them? No, I won't be a part of that.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Agreed with that 100%.
But thankfully, Taylor is still taking over, so we don't have to worry about Kanye West ever. We can just ignore him forever.
Right.
Jenny Han is using The Life of a Showgirl for the EXO Kitty new season preview. The season is out already. I have not watched it yet. I watched the first season, I think. Or is it only the second season?
I never watched it ever.
It's a little young for me.
Yeah.
Because she's young. Like, she's like teens. And I like a teen drama. I love a young adult show, but I think she's like literally 13, or she was the first season. Like, it was just shit that I didn't care about.
Yeah.
So I also didn't know that Jenny Han did, or I forgot, I guess, that she did All the Boys I Loved Before. Well. I totally forgot.
Oh yeah, Laura Jean and Peter Kavinsky, the OGs.
Of course. I just, in my head, they weren't the same universe. Like, it was like they are similar but not the same.
Yeah,
but I didn't realize it was all her. Good for Jenny Han. Cash those checks, girl.
Hell yeah. Never watched the show. I was, I never really, the girl who played the sister was not my favorite character, so I never really been like, oh, I should follow her journey.
She was better when she was a little bit older, like the first season, but I think some of the drama was like school dance related, like stuff like that, which was cute, but I'm just too old.
The only thing I'm interested in is I'm pretty sure like in either the first, I don't know what season they're on, but like she was in some sort of love triangle with like this really hot guy and this really hot girl.
Yes.
And I was like, ooh, okay, I'm interested in that.
She definitely, her character has progressed, and I would imagine that maybe I'll try this new season out.
Yeah.
Just to see, because she is getting older now, so maybe it's like more like a Laura Jean first season of
for sure
To All the Boys I Loved Before. So who knows? But all I know is that Jenny Han's relationship with Taylor Swift is as good as ever.
Hell yeah.
And we love to hear that. But, oh, wait, you know what? Now that we're talking about this, let me jump ahead into one of our non-Taylor conversations. That there was something that came out about the Summer I Turned Pretty cast.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's a little upsetting, and I wonder if this will change. And I have a feeling that it will, especially if it's being talked about. Here's what was said. It says the Summer I Turned Pretty cast reportedly had to agree to the upcoming film to secure salary raises for season 3, with some feeling that they were forced to accept the revised terms and signed under duress, according to Deadline. Despite success of this series, the actors are reportedly returning for the film at previously agreed rates. I don't agree with that.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like that at all.
Everyone
they, like,
on Earth
forced them
watched
to
that show.
sign contracts that like they didn't want to sign.
It's giving, you know, I don't know. It's like
it's giving like Sam Levinson. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, yes.
Yeah.
Like that's yes. Like it's.
I don't know. I don't like that at all either, and
do
I really
I.
hope that they're able to like negotiate some sort, because then that bleeds into like the show, and that bleeds into like how you feel about your work, and like,
Of course,
you know,
they're not going to lay it all on the line if they're not getting paid enough.
Yeah, and if
like,
they're getting screwed over and they're not getting paid enough because they force them into these contracts, like they're not going to want to play the roles well, you know what I mean? Like, but I think obviously Lola Tung and Chris Briney and everybody like love their characters and want to do justice, but like you need to have respect and that reciprocation that there's no Summer I Turned Pretty without them, you know? Like
completely.
You need them as much as they need you. So like
you need them more.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
What are you going to replace? Belly?
What?
At this point, you're going to replace Conrad?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
no,
good try. Nice
never.
try.
So it's
even
like
Denise. You can't replace Denise.
No, please. No, not Denise. You can't even replace Jeremiah. God, I hate him, but you can't replace how annoying that man is.
People.
Yeah,
really
so
can't.
it's like you got to have respect for your cast, and these people put their heart and their soul into these projects, so you got to make sure they're getting paid the correct amount, and yeah, I don't like that put a bad taste in my mouth for my cast, my people.
I completely agree. And to remind people, this is a Prime Amazon. This is an Amazon
right, so
production.
cough it the fuck up, Amazon.
You're
like,
so
what the
rich.
fuck?
Why are you underpaying the most popular show you've ever had?
Yes,
like
I was gonna say, like the only. I can't name
I think
one
Yellow
other.
Jackets is also Prime, but that's
like,
not as popular as
and
Summer I Turned Pretty. Was the Summer I Turned Pretty, Tell Me Lies, and not even Bridgerton. I think they were the most popular TV shows for women in the last year.
Yes,
easily.
Summer I Turned Pretty was off the chart. So it's just like I don't
Especially
know why
this
they
last
wouldn't.
Season. Like it was just such a tremendous cultural moment. That show, everyone watched that fucking show. To then have to like sneakily have them sign on for less money and like do a movie like that's so shady.
And
it's
I
very
guess
shady.
I guess of course you want to have these cast members sign on so that like whatever, but like you should just be like, yeah, we want to make a movie after the third season, and this contract, like you'll be a part of it, but like you'll get a 30% pay raise or something.
Completely.
Like, just like why not?
Do you think this is kind of why like? I forget if we talked about it at the time, but didn't it kind of seem when they were doing press for Summer I Turned Pretty 3 that they were all kind of like not into it?
For sure.
Do you think maybe this was going on like at that time?
Yeah, maybe.
I bet
it
was. Like, because especially when people were asking about the movies and they were like, we don't even know. Like, we know nothing about it. Like, they were so cagey about it that I thought it was weird. But I think that their attitudes about it made people think that they were like forced to lie, and that's why people were like, it's gonna come out, it's a surprise, like it'll come out at Christmas, and they're awkward when they're talking about it, which means it's already filmed. Like people, I don't know. But now looking back, I'm like, maybe it was just an awkward, they were just pissed conversation. Yeah,
totally. I mean, I would be pissed too, and
same.
I just feel like hopefully things get worked out, because I don't want to watch this movie like knowing that they all kind of got like screwed over.
Totally.
I'm gonna watch.
They deserve millions.
Yeah, it's like
they each deserve $1 million easily for that movie, and the movie's gonna make so much fucking money.
It's gonna make so much money. It's crazy. Like I don't understand how you couldn't give at least Belly and Conrad,
of course,
a little bit more money.
Of course,
for doing a fucking movie is crazy to me.
Agreed completely. So for those keeping track at home, Jenny Han's collecting paychecks from both Amazon and Netflix. I believe Summer I Turned All Boys I Loved Before and XO Kitty are Netflix.
Yes, they are.
So it doesn't sound to me that this is Jenny Han's fault.
No, I don't think Jenny Han has any say in,
no way.
in
She's
who
just
gets paid
the
what. Yeah.
So, but in my opinion, Prime,
it's like fucking
knowing
Amazon,
that Jenny Han is like, in high demand, they should have started the bar like way up here. You know what I mean? Like for everybody, like she's the baseline, and all the actors and stuff. Like they brought those characters to life. Like I don't know. I hate when they underpay actors. It's just
me too.
Especially when they,
especially when you're under a fucking bajillion studio, like dollar price studio. Like this is like one of the most biggest companies in the world, Amazon. It's like the least they could do is they don't even fairly pay their workers. Like the least they could do is fairly pay their fucking actors and entertainers. Christ.
Yeah, it's nuts. Well, it's kind of like what happened with Heat of Rivalry. Like they're not saying that they're getting underpaid, but the first season that they did, the budget was super low. But but they got paid like a normal, like normal people acting in a show. Like they weren't paid some exorbitant amount. That I believe now with the success of the show, they will probably be paid more.
Yeah.
But I remember them saying like, well, maybe hopefully we get a bigger budget, but knowing that we were able to create this on the budget that they gave us, it's unlikely they'll give us a bigger budget. Yeah, they didn't
get a bigger budget because they were like, exactly.
Well, look what you could do with nothing. Yeah.
So
it's like, imagine what we could do with something. Like that's what I hate when these like, agencies or big corporations or whatever don't think like that. Like they just don't think creatively.
Yeah.
They think bottom line, money, whatever.
Yeah.
So who knows? But, excited about the movie regardless.
Yeah.
And I just hope that they sort it all out. And I hope that we hear down the road that they were all paid really fairly.
Yeah, me too.
Or get like a portion of the proceeds from sales of the movie or
something,
whatever.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'll be in theaters.
Ooh, I feel like maybe.
It'd be a great theater experience.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
People hemming and hawing at Conrad on screen. It'd be so fun. Maybe they'll do like a limited run. But I don't know. Do we know any other Prime movies?
But I was going to say, I feel like Amazon's going to want that all, release on Amazon day of, everybody watching it.
Right.
But
it'd be smart of them to pair up with an AMC or a Regal or something, though.
Yeah, for sure.
For like a couple of weeks
or
something. We'll see. We'll have to see. But excited about it regardless. Jumping in a little bit or switching topics quickly. Taylor at Coachella?
Question mark?
People think that Taylor will be at Coachella for Sabrina's performances. People on Twitter are stating it as fact, like Taylor will be there.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not, but I wouldn't be surprised.
At this point,
that's her girl.
Yeah.
They're close.
They're close. We saw her there 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. She was having a great time with Travis in the crowd.
Mm-hmm. And Ice Spice.
And Ice Spice, yeah. And Sabrina was there with her as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't think it's too absurd to think that it could happen. Mm-hmm. I think if you asked us 2 years ago, of course we would say no way in hell, maybe behind the stage, whatever. But after that Coachella, everything is kind of off the table now, and we'll have to see. With Travis as her bodyguard, she's
gonna be in the pit.
Exactly. The world's her oyster. Maybe she'll do, because she kind of went like back and forth. They like were behind the stage for Jack's performance, and then they went into the crowd. So who knows?
Yeah.
It seems like they both love live music. They both love dancing. Why not? Unless they have something going on.
Yep.
It's this weekend, right?
This weekend. It's the next 2 weekends, I think.
Yes.
But is Sabrina both weekends? She is, right?
Yeah, both. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to see.
We'll have to see.
Boots on the ground. I think I've got a couple friends going, so I'll ask. I
don't know if I know anyone going, honestly, but I've been seeing a lot of people preparing for Bieberchella.
Oh, right.
A lot of people are like wearing purple. And
wow, throwback.
Crazy. Yeah.
Wearing purple. Does he still let people wear purple? Like, is that still his thing? I wonder.
No, it's not his thing. But I think if you're like an OG believer,
yeah,
you know, like purple was the thing.
You know that purple.
So
purple with white leather.
Oh yeah, and that American Apparel zip up hoodie.
Of course,
that shit was
iconic.
Was a hot commodity.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. I think it's definitely something we should keep a lookout for. And I hope if she goes, she enjoys herself. People are respectful, and she is able to have a good time like she was last time.
I agree completely. And I hope Travis goes too.
Me too.
I hope they have a good time. Travis he loves a scene, you know.
Oh, yeah.
He loves a good time, loves a night out. So it'll just be nice to see them enjoying themselves as always.
Totally.
A couple of things about Travis. Number one, apologies
to Travis.
In that nasty message from that bitch. They also said that we were just so wrong about Travis's like schooling. Turns out he was suspended from his team at school for smoking weed. He was not kicked out of school for smoking weed. And again, apologies, but here's the thing, like, I don't know. I just...
No, we were wrong.
We were wrong. Sorry. I don't know.
It's not nice to spread a rumor that you got kicked out of school.
It's not nice.
If anything, and to me, I was like, yeah, he's a badass. He got kicked out of school for smoking weed.
We weren't like spreading that rumor in a way that was like, oh, he got kicked out of school smoking weed.
No.
Like,
oh my God, no. I have a lot of friends who got kicked out of college. It's just something that happens. Sometimes you go...
It didn't sound crazy to me either.
No, not at all. But I do apologize.
Yeah, sorry, Trav.
For spreading some misinformation. Travis, dedicated to the game, dedicated to his craft, smart guy. Doesn't matter if he got kicked out of school or not, but he did not get kicked out of school.
He didn't, but he did get suspended from his sport.
Yes.
So for smoking weed. So that's that. But something fun I thought that came up on our timelines from New Heights is the Masters are coming up. When are the Masters? They've not happened yet or begun, right?
Oh God, I have no idea.
They're soon. The Masters is golf.
Golf.
And the winner of the previous year's Masters gets to decide like the team dinner or like, okay, so if you win the Masters, I feel like I'm mansplaining the Masters right now. If you win the Masters, you get a green jacket and then you're a part of this like winner's dinner or whatever. And the last year's winner always gets to plan the big dinner for like the winners only, like the green jacket dinner or whatever. And they get to plan the meal of whatever it is. So I forget, last year, I think it was Scotty Scheffler. This year, I think it'll be that guy. Did Rory McIlroy win? Who won the Masters
Rory
last
didn't
year?
win. Was it Bryson DeChambeau?
Who won
Can't remember.
the Masters 2025? It was Rory McIlroy.
Oh.
Golf girl.
Good for him.
So he'll be able to pick this year's menu. And it definitely trends around this time. Like, what would you have as your Masters dinner menu? Whatever. Masters Champions dinner is what they call it. And so now I want to read you both Travis and Jason's. They made them and they posted graphics on New Heights. Very funny. This one is served in honor of Mr. Jason Kelsey. He would like to serve Mama Kelsey's dinner rolls with butter, Ed Kelsey's casserole stocked with ricotta cheese to the brim.
Love.
And a fancy PB&J, which is just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but I assume cut up fancy. Then he also would like hamburger helper for complete nostalgia, which, have you ever had hamburger helper in your life?
Once, and it's fucking disgusting.
Can I tell you that I had hamburger helper nearly every day of my life? Ugh. Like, we were that kind of family. And I love it. I love hamburger helper.
Oh, the smell, like.
Oh, I love it. The noodles one, like the stroganoff one. Anyway, also beans and weenies, the Augusta way, do not wear white pants. And then he wants key lime pie in honor of Ed Kelsey and Dunkaroos if they still make them. That's what Jason says.
Sounds like the most disgusting dinner of all time. I think it
sounds like my ideal meal. Like, everything about it is all my favorite shit.
I like PB&J, and I like dinner rolls. I don't know about that casserole. I love ricotta stuff to the brim.
Cheese. Well, it's probably like a lasagna. Yeah, that's what I picture.
Love lasagna.
Yeah.
Hamburger helper and beans and weenies.
I'm all in.
No, thank you.
This is a man who grew up like
so Midwestern.
But to me, it's so like Jersey. Like, that's how I grew up in Central Jersey. Like, you're a rich girl, so that's different. This is, by the way, if people don't know, Gia grew up rich. So, and I did not. We had hamburger helper every fucking day. We had beans and weenies every fucking day. Like, this feels like my childhood. But I would never I don't eat like this now, obviously. This is for babies and kids. Like, it's like cheap food, which I think is so funny about it because it's supposed to be like an upscale.
It's very
dinner.
real, and I appreciate Jason for sticking to his roots.
Totally,
yeah.
It was just such a funny thing. So now here's Travis's. Mr. Travis Kelsey also wants Mama Kelsey's dinner rolls with butter.
Yeah,
but he wants Giorgio's Pizza, Cleveland's best oven fresh pizza.
Love,
which is interesting. He also wants a classic smash burger.
Love,
I appreciate that. He also wants fried chicken with mac and cheese, Southern style, and super salty. I can get down with that.
Love that.
Sure. Again, this is kind of a wide range of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Jason's was kind of all, like, I would put all those things together with this is like he wants pizza, burgers, and fried chicken and mac and cheese.
Right.
Cool. Covering all bases. He also wants key lime pie in honor of Ed Kelsey.
Love.
And then he wants a Dairy Queen ice cream cake because it's better than regular cake.
Oh, yeah.
And I agree
completely. I'm all on board with Travis's. Smash burger, fried chicken, mac and cheese, Dairy Queen, love down. And what was the other thing? Pizza? Down.
Pizza. Giorgio's Pizza. I guess it's a Cleveland favorite.
Right. Love that.
Love it. I would say I'm fine with all of Travis's. I am way more in touch with Jason's. I'm fine with all of Travis's. I don't really care about the Giorgio's Pizza. Like, if I'm having pizza, I kind of want shitty pizza. Like, I want, like,
Well, I'm sure Cleveland Heights pizza is not exactly New York pizza.
I want, true. Like, I want, like, almost like football pizza. I like, you know how
Like Domino's or like Pizza Hut?
No. Well, I mean, I like those as well.
Love those.
Those are a different, like, when I think pizza, I don't think about Domino's and Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
But when I want Domino's or Pizza Hut, I get that. But when I think of a good pizza, I think of honestly like a dollar slice. Like I like a dollar slice. I like a cheesy, kind of doughy, like that's my fave.
I like a crispy bottom.
Oh yeah, I'm not really.
Yeah.
I have a crispy bottom, but yeah.
Like I like a thin crust sometimes too.
I like a thin crust.
Yeah.
I like a lot of kinds of pizzas, but I'm not having a pizza. Like
But
I don't
we'll have to go to Giorgio's and see ourselves.
For sure. It might be the best pizza in the world.
Right.
Who knows? But I guess what I'm saying is I don't want this pizza. I'm not like, it's not a special occasion. Pizza's not a special occasion for me.
But Hamburger Helper is?
Hamburger Helper for nostalgia. He clearly says for complete nostalgia.
So
yes, I will take Hamburger Helper first. However, I would like to point out that they both want Mama Kelsey's dinner rolls and they both want key lime pie for Ed Kelsey. And I love that they incorporated their parents. And I actually side way more with Travis on the Dairy Queen ice cream cake. I fucking love an ice cream cake. Love. And I don't care about Dunkaroos. Dunkaroos is also white trash. I don't
know Dunkaroos either, honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They might have stopped making them. Gio, when I came in today, I was thrilled to see that our Barstool Botanical Garden is thriving as always. Money plants looking great. And we are also entering a time where the earth has shifted to a place where the sun comes down the street and hits the plants directly, which is just a beautiful sight.
Soaking
for
up
us.
the sun.
And we owe Fast Growing Trees all of the love for making this possible. It really does brighten my day seeing it in the office. And I know that you recently were able to purchase a few smaller trees for yourself and for the office. Tell us about it a little bit.
I got a little spider plant for the office, which was so cute. They're super easy to take care of. And something that's so great about Fast Growing Trees is that you have the option to pick plants that will grow well in your climate zone, your grow zone.
Your grow zone, climate zone, very important information to know.
Yeah, so you put in your zip code wherever you are, and then it'll give you like a number to where your grow zone is, and then you kind of go from there to see what will thrive in the area that you are. I picked spider plant because they're cat safe and they're cute. And they're easy to take care of.
Yes, they are.
And that's the most important part. And did you know that Fast Growing Trees is America's largest and most trusted online nursery with thousands of trees and plants and over 2 million happy customers?
Obsessed with that.
They have fruit trees, privacy trees, flowering trees, shrubs, and houseplants, and they're all grown with care and guaranteed to arrive healthy. Whatever you're looking for, Fast Growing Trees helps you find options that actually work for your climate, space, and lifestyle. You don't need a big yard or a lot of space. You can grow a lemon, avocado, olive, or fig trees indoors, along with a wide variety of houseplants, all grown with care and hand selected to thrive in your home. Right now, they have great deals on spring planting essentials, up to half off on select plants.
Yeah, spring. Now is the time.
Spring
y'all,
has sprung.
Spring has sprung, but now is a really good time for gardening. You know, in 2 weeks, I'm going to Brittany's house to garden with her.
Love.
No joke. Where she's like clearing all the shit out of her yard, and she wants to start a garden, and I'm going over to help.
So now is the time you should bring over some Fast Growing Trees.
I really should, actually. I should go to one right now so it gets here in time.
Our listeners to our show get 20% off their first purchase when using their code Taylor at checkout. That's an additional 20% off better plants and better growing at fastgrowingtrees.com using code Taylor at checkout. Fastgrowingtrees.com, code Taylor. Now's the perfect time to plant. Let's grow together. Use Taylor to save today. Offer is valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions may apply.
So it came in like a thing like this. You know, like the cheese and crackers snack things?
Oh, you know what?
It was blue, and the dipping part was icing.
Like icing. Actually, yes.
And the other part was like little cookies. It's delicious. I mean, Dunkaroos
I
are
have
amazing.
heard. I don't know if I've ever had them, but I have heard of them. Yes.
Oh my God, they're so good. They're so good.
Yeah,
See,
interesting.
Like, that's crazy to me. Like that you didn't. Like what? I had Dunkaroos my lunch every day.
No, I grew up like Little Bites was huge.
Little Bites, that's a big one.
Fruit Roll-Ups, Gushers.
Big time, yep.
We were big on that.
Maybe your mom didn't like Dunkaroos in the house. Maybe they were too trash. Like, they're bad for you. They're made of like...
I mean Fruit Roll-Ups and Gushers and things of those aren't exactly good for you either.
True. I think those, though, are weirdly like more fruit-based than you think.
I also don't think that they were like that popular by the time I was a kid.
Maybe not, yeah. I wonder if your sister would like a Dunkaroo. Probably.
It says it's a beloved 90s snack.
Yeah.
And it came back discontinued in 2012. So I was 13. So I still could have had them. But I don't remember getting, like, I never got like Lunchables or anything of that nature.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How come? Just because you weren't into that, or like you guys just didn't
No,
have that?
I usually did like hot lunch. And yeah, no, my mom just never got that kind of stuff. Like
Wow.
we had good snacks growing up, and then like my mom stopped buying snacks, but we had good snacks.
Why'd she stop buying snacks?
Well, she bought the restaurant, so we had like
right.
the restaurant near the house, so she like stopped buying
Right.
groceries. So
That's-
we like never had from probably like my freshman year of high school to like we sold the house. We had no food in the house.
No food ever because it was all at the restaurant.
Yeah, and then we didn't even own the restaurant, and we still had no food at the house.
Damn.
Because my parents just they didn't live in Chatham.
Yeah, they just were like,
Yeah.
why would we fill this up?
Yeah,
with
they're like,
food?
you're on your own, kid. You always have been. Yep.
My house was also similar, which is how I'm very. I love hamburger helper because it was easy to make.
Right.
Very easy to make. But I just think this is such an interesting reflection of how like down home these guys are. Like
For sure.
as big and famous as they can
They
get.
always stick to their roots.
They just want they want smash burgers and hamburger helper and key lime pie. And I just appreciate that of them. So that was why I wanted to bring that up.
And I will say, I'm looking at Rory's actual dinner list. It sounds delicious.
Oh, what is it? Read it. I haven't
Peach
seen
and
it.
ricotta flatbread, bacon wrapped dates, grilled elk sliders,
Ooh.
rock shrimp tempura.
Fuck yeah.
Then the first course is yellowfin tuna carpaccio.
Yum.
Then the main course is a choice of wagyu filet mignon or seared salmon.
Glamour.
Traditional Irish champ, sauteed Brussels sprouts, glazed carrots with brown butter.
That's right.
Crispy Vidalia onion rings.
Ooh, Vidalia onions, nothing
Love.
better. Oh my god.
And then the dessert is sticky toffee pudding, which is like one of my favorite
Sticky
desserts.
toffee pudding.
Oh,
Wow, it
so
is so
good.
Irish. I love that dinner. See, like again, that's another version of a meal that I would love.
Yeah.
But that one's definitely way more upscale.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
That looks like a menu at a restaurant in New York City.
For sure. That's very upscale.
Which is fun and nice. And it is supposed to be like that. Like that's the
Right,
whole thing.
right.
It's supposed to be. But it also
Sometimes you just want what reminds you of home.
it's like an upscale version or they make upscale versions. I think Scotty Scheffler's was also a little like like there was something, let's see, Scotty
You're like
Chef
A5 prime wagyu.
something. Yeah. But then there was also like a nostalgia piece to it. Hold on. Master's Dinner. Let's see if we can find that. Here we go. Scotty's was he had like cheeseburger sliders and firecracker shrimp, Papa Chef's meatball and ravioli bites, Texas style chili, but then wood-fired cowboy ribeye or black and red fish, and then like warm chocolate chip skillet cookie. Like it was very American.
Ooh,
I know.
fucking love a warm cookie.
And that was last year.
A skillet and a cookie.
Ooh,
A cookie and a
boy.
skillet, should I say?
I'm hungry. Like
Me too.
I already ate lunch. But
I haven't eaten lunch. I'm
Oh
starving.
shit! You gotta eat something. Okay.
know.
Anyway, so that's just that fun, cute stuff with Travis and Jason and being funny. We also got confirmation that from Layla Edwards, the Olympian, she confirmed that Travis is the one that donated for her to go to the Olympics. So
And he was really nice about it and was like, whatever you need, let me know. Like,
Love
if you
it.
need any more family members to be sent or whatever, like, I
Yep.
got it covered.
Kansas City
So,
native.
love it.
Love.
She first black woman to ever win a gold medal in hockey.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Shout out.
Wow, big shouts.
Now I'm like, I gotta look it up to make sure I'm right about that.
Oh no, really though.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know many facts about
Yes,
Layla
first. Oh, sorry. Even the first black woman to play for the U.S. women's national hockey team.
Oh wow.
And the first to win an Olympic gold medal in ice hockey.
Holy
so
shit.
rock on.
Great for her.
Love it.
Layla. Blazing the trail for women everywhere.
Knocking down the barriers.
And thankful for Travis for getting her over there.
yeah,
Love
for
it.
sure. Love it.
We also have NASA loving Travis right now. Travis had tweeted in like 2010, the moon looks crazy tonight. I'ma chill out here for a little and just visualize my success and vibe to the scenery.
When I saw that tweet, I was like, love it down, Travis.
No,
like,
of course
can I
I love
join
it.
you and manifest my success and vibe to the scenery?
I'm gonna send that tweet to any man who makes fun of me for loving the moon. I'll be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, well, how about Travis Kelce manifesting in the moon and now he's marrying Taylor fucking Swift?
Seriously.
So,
if that
everybody-
doesn't say anything, then I don't know what does.
I don't know how much more proof can we give you?
Seriously.
You know, but NASA over the weekend, obviously NASA's getting a lot of attention right now because the who was
Artemis 2.
Artemis 2
Yep.
is oh my god, which by the way there was, I think today at 1:00 they were supposed to, oh no, we missed it. I don't know where it is. It was the crew. They're wearing Taylor Swift inspired friendship bracelets. I knew the crew was gonna like live stream from, I'm sorry, I'm freaking out. I can't believe I fucking forgot this. The crew was gonna like live stream from the moon at 1:00 today.
Oh, and did they?
Yes. It says, but now it says the crew, Rocky's amaze, amaze, amaze catchphrase was mentioned in the NASA communications with the Artemis 2 crew. The humans farthest from Earth in history. The crew is wearing Taylor Swift friendship bracelets. That's massive.
That's cute.
Massive. Wait, let's see what else is going on with the moon. Hold on. Let's see. Artemis TM. Artemis 2.
Yeah.
I want to see like a pop bass or something going on. Let's see. Integrity and Carol Crater, loud and clear. They named a crater after Reed's wife. I'm sobbing. Jeremy said it's a bright spot on the moon. Oh, here is NASA. A new milestone for mankind. The crew of Artemis 2 are now the farthest any human has ever traveled, reaching a maximum distance of 252,752 miles from Earth. This surpasses the previous record set by Apollo 13 in 1970. But yeah, I guess they were just chatting with them. There's more pictures of Earth and space.
Love.
Isn't that so crazy? Fuck, I can't believe I completely forgot about this.
I had no idea that was happening, honestly.
I saw it late last night and I went, oh my God. Anyway, so the whole reason we're bringing that up is because NASA replied to Travis's old tweet from 2010 saying it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, which is so funny.
Like, what? Because they're at the moon. So,
yes.
But that just makes me think, like, I'm clowning. Am I clowning? Yeah. Like,
for what?
I don't know for what. But why is NASA saying it's been a long time coming and Artemis is on the moon? The people on that ship are on the moon wearing Taylor Swift friendship bracelets.
Right.
Like,
Taylor Swift's concert on the moon?
Is she involved in NASA? Like, are we...
Taylor Swift concert on Venus?
First play of Rep Vault Tracks streamed live from the moon? Like,
that would be awesome. That would
It's been
be
a long
awesome.
time coming. It's you and me. That's my whole world.
Well, I think they mean like it's been a long time coming. Like you've been manifesting.
Oh, for sure.
On the moon.
Oh,
By
definitely.
the moon, you know? Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
I'm just being silly.
yeah.
I'm being silly about the moon. But
no, but of course, I would love to
cool.
see Taylor first concert ever on the moon.
Yeah. They were playing Red Wine Supernova on the moon too. Or no, Pink Pony Club, sorry.
Oh, love.
Pink Pony Club.
If Taylor Swift had a concert on the moon, would you go?
Yes.
I don't know if I would.
It's like, well, here's the thing. It takes a long time to get there.
Yeah.
And
I'm scared of being in confined spaces like that.
Gia,
and what if you blow up?
Recent years have been like more claustrophobic. Like I was never claustrophobic, and now within the last like 3 or 4 years, I'm very claustrophobic.
And then what if you go out and your thing gets detached and then you're just floating?
That would be horrible. Yeah, floating forever. You don't even die.
Yeah,
well, maybe you die if you take your. I guess you got to take your helmet off so you could suffocate.
Right,
and
then
die.
you just die right away.
And then you're just space junk.
Yeah.
But then what if you come catapulting back to Earth?
Or what if like you're like during Cardigan?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden your spaceship blows up. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
Yeah.
There's a lot of risk in space.
There's too much risk. And
if there is a possibility to have like a hologram concert of Taylor Swift on the moon in 50 years when moon travel is like normal,
right?
I'll go.
Live streamed from the moon.
I'm down to watch.
Then I would.
But here's
totally
the question:
watch
do
that.
we want Taylor on the moon? That's a big risk.
Right. We want her safe. Her safety is always something that we want to.
I want her safe and sound.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, if anyone's going to have the most protection and green light to go to the moon, it's Taylor Swift. So if she wants to go, like, I support her. However, I will be, like, very scared the entire time.
I'll be extremely
nervous. On the verge of throwing up.
I'll be like,
even when Gail was up there, I was like, oh my God.
I was so nervous when those women went up. I really was like, these women are going to die and this is going to become, like, the world's most tragic story. It was also at, like, a tragic time, I felt, where, like, bad things were happening. And I was like, you know, I worry about death in threes.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those.
Going to space just scares the crap out of me. So I just don't think I don't think Taylor could get me to go to the moon or get into a spaceship.
I think maybe the
unless
only
she
person
said to me,
that could would be Taylor Swift.
Yeah, unless she was like,
Gia, personally ask me.
We need you on the moon for my concert. Like, it's not going to be the same without you. I'd be like, all right, give me 10 Xanax. I'm coming to the moon.
Put me under, you know, put me in that like cryogenic freeze thing until
and
we're
then
there.
Wake me when we're there.
Let me be asleep.
Yes.
And I think in that case, I'd be fine.
And if I just never wake up, that's fine too.
What if, Gia, we got the call? Tree Payne's like, doot, Kelly, Gia, we need a podcast duo to interview Taylor Swift on the moon. We gotta say yes.
I gotta do it. I'm taking a beta blocker and I gotta do it.
We gotta do it. Well, we'll just ask to go to sleep. Like, I want to go to sleep for however long.
Right.
I think the whole trip actually is only 10 days. Like, I think that like they're up there and they're coming back.
Yeah, but those
just
things
orbiting.
are so small.
They're so small, and it takes a lot of training.
Do they go to the space station?
Yes, I think that's where they're
Okay,
going.
so maybe you can like stretch out when you're in the space station.
Probably. If I would be so fine being in a space station. That
yeah.
But the rocket, I'm worried about.
And like, what if you get your period?
I think they've worked that out.
Right. A lot of women have been in space.
A lot of women have been in space.
So they'll let us know
There's
how to deal with it.
definitely tampons in space.
Right.
Yeah.
You just got to put it in upside down.
Do you think people are having sex in space? What if you got pregnant in space? Space baby.
But would the sperm just go out?
Well, it's inside you, so probably not.
Right.
I think it would lock up.
If anything, it would go suck up.
I think it would go even further.
It's like a vacuum.
I think it would get you automatically pregnant.
Yeah. Oh my God. So
what happens if a baby is born in space? What kind of citizen
you got
is
to
that
push
baby?
really hard.
You're just a space baby? Like, are you an American citizen? Are you a citizen of the world? Are you a
maybe if you're born on an American space station,
then you're still.
Is that Sanguinus or Soli? Soli, right?
Who? Is that what it's called?
It's like the two laws. It's like Soli is like when you're born on American soil, that means you're an American.
Oh, okay.
And then like Sanguinus. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
I've never heard these names before.
I learned about it in school. Soli and Sanguinus.
I don't know.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Should we just keep asking our non-existent producer to look these things up and never give the answers?
Right.
I have never heard, I know that, yes, if you're like born on American soil, you like have American citizenship, technically, like that's that. But I didn't know there were names for it. But I'm very curious about a space baby. If anyone has information about space, has there ever been a baby born in space? We would have known. They would have told us.
They would have known.
We would, like, everyone would be like, oh, that's the space baby, you know?
Yeah. So being born in American soil, it's called birthright citizenship. Legal name is Ius Soli, Latin for right of the soil.
Wow, good for you remembering these names. I would never in a million
And then
years.
I don't remember what Ius Sanguinus was. I'm pretty sure that's also something. Ius Sanguinus is the legal principle where citizenship is inherited through parents or ancestors rather than birthplace. So that's commonly used in Europe and Asia, which contrasts Ius Soli, which is used in America.
Which is the United States. Yeah, okay. Huh.
And they say that we don't know anything.
Wow. I say, is this a smart podcast?
Yeah.
Is this a podcast for geniuses?
Yep.
But yeah, so I'm just curious about the babies in space and if any have been born. I just really think that we would know if they have, but whatever.
Maybe.
Travis is loving the moon and so are we.
Yep.
But I did find out that apparently it's like they go up on the spaceship, right? But they have to go like past the moon. They have to like orbit the Earth first and get into
like slingshot themselves into the moon's orbit.
Yes, literally yes, which I didn't know.
Space I only know that because Interstellar. Because they have to slingshot themselves against the black hole.
Apparently, they have to slingshot themselves into the moon's orbit as well.
Right.
Apparently, again,
this is all
information I'm finding
process.
online, and I wish I had Neil deGrasse Tyson to tell me what's real and what's fake, and maybe we should ask him. But we do know that he is a fan of Taylor Swift as well, which is Gia. Should we start being woke about Taylor Swift and the moon? Because we've got NASA replying to Travis. Old tweets. We've got they're wearing friendship bracelets in space with Taylor Swift. And now we've got Neil deGrasse Tyson saying that Taylor Swift should be the Earth's representative for aliens.
Yes. He said Taylor Swift should be the manager of planet Earth with whom the aliens would speak in first contact with humanity. And I completely agree.
So I'm just connecting the dots here. But this
Taylor
is a
Swift
lot of
concert on the moon.
Taylor Swift concert on the moon.
Aliens
only.
Aliens only. And she's going to be the representation that we need, that not all illegal aliens are bad people. Aliens are people too.
Aliens are people.
No matter where you come from.
Doesn't matter what kind of alien you're referring to. Extraterrestrial or not.
Exactly.
Wow.
We can all come together and appreciate something, and that's music.
And it's Taylor Swift. Listen, I'm woke about the moon now and Taylor Swift. Like there is something afoot. I don't know what it is. She also loves the moon.
Maybe they're
love you to Love you to the moon and to
Saturn.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Taylor's going to the moon. Okay.
Maybe they're carving her face into the moon.
That would be appropriate. Yeah.
Agreed.
There's already a man in the moon. We need a woman in the moon as well.
Right.
And it should be Taylor Swift, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
We went to the moon in 1962.
It's actually 1969.
1969.
Sorry. It's actually I know from the Even Stevens. Yeah, Christy Carlson.
Sorry
Romano.
to Christy Carlson.
The 1968, but the year later.
Right.
Or not 1970, the year before. Now that's gonna be stuck on my head for the next month. But that song is such a
shout out to Neil deGrasse Tyson because I agree with that choice. All she has to do is play them one song, and they'd be like, you know what? They deserve to live. These people, if they didn't come in peace.
Exactly. And again, if you're coming to the Taylor Swift concert on the moon, you have to come in peace.
You have to come
You're
in
not
peace.
We don't need space invaders.
No.
There.
No,
we just want.
We're here for peace.
Yeah. We want like the Guardians of the Galaxy to show up.
Yes.
They're good guys.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, Groot can go, etc.
Love.
Moon aside, do we think that Taylor Swift would wear like the Xenon girl of the 21st century?
Her outfit would be so cute.
It would have to be that.
Oh
right?
yeah, it'd be
What
metallic.
Do you think would design it? You know who it should be?
Schiaparelli.
Cleo Papette.
Ooh.
Or wait, what about that other?
Annie Zabiza.
Yeah, Annie Zabiza. But what about that outfit that she wore with the spaceships on it? Imagine
the
how
down
fucking
bad
hard
outfit.
would down bad go on the moon.
Oh shit!
Now I'm down bad
And it's
crying.
like, did you really beat me up?
Like,
and she gets
how
beamed
hard?
up. Shit!
Opening track on the Taylor Swift tour on the moon
Is down bad.
Is down bad.
100%. Wow, that's amazing. And then it's like I Hate It Here, 7, all the ones where she talks about like the planets, the moon, the stars, whatever. All the stars collided. You and I ended up in the same room at the same time. Mastermind could be on there too.
Let's put that on our homework
All the planets
list.
and the stars combined.
Let's give ourselves homework for this Thursday now because the moon is very relevant and we will remember to do this. Let's pick all of the songs that Taylor Swift has that
reference
her moon concert set list.
Okay, yes, perfect.
Moon
Wait, I love that.
Concert set list. And we'll each come up with one.
Perfect.
That's
Perfect.
so fun. Okay, cool. Side note, totally unrelated. Did you see that shit that JD Vance was saying that like they're breeding humans and aliens together?
What?
He's like there's like, or maybe it's not, maybe it wasn't him. It was the other guy. One of those other loudmouth.
RFK?
No, not him. Like a
Marco
more,
Rubio?
I want to say like a Pete Hesgath or like one of those
God.
dudes. Well, JD Vance was like, yeah, aliens are real and I'm looking for them. Like they're not really giving me information.
Well, I think we kind of know that.
For sure. Obama said it as well. But now this other guy is like, they're trying to do like cross breeding between aliens and humans right now. And that it's like happening in labs and that it's already happening and that people walk among us. That's what he was saying.
I feel like they're just using that as an excuse to make people not trust them. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But I still am kind of like, I don't know. I just don't know what to believe. What is the world?
Listen,
what do we believe?
Men in Black could be real. We don't know.
It probably is.
They just use the thing and make us forget.
It probably is. And if that is the case, let me get my hands on one of those because I got a couple of things I want to click
Please,
out.
I would use it on myself every day.
Me too. I'd be like, oh, enough. Oh,
After a long day.
Yeah, fuck it.
And
like,
just forget
I would
everything.
love to do that. Would love.
Me too.
Last but not least on our Taylor, we really had a lot to talk about with Taylor. And the last thing is for anyone that was still clowning over a potential June 13th Taylor Swift Travis Kelce wedding at Ocean House in Rhode Island. The rumors have officially been put to rest
Christ.
by the wedding planner Tara Guerard.
Oh.
She's Tara Guerard Soiree. That's her Instagram name. She's a wedding planner. She's based in New York and Charleston. She seems to be a very famous wedding planner. I looked at her Instagram. And she commented on a post discussing this. And she said, I am the wedding planner for June 13th at the Ocean House in Rhode Island. Sorry to let you all know, Taylor is not my bride this weekend. Boo. Kindest, Tara. So she is also bummed that Taylor is not her bride.
I know, that poor bride's like, well, fuck.
Yeah, it's like, damn, sorry. I'm
sorry
not
you're stuck with me.
Sorry, I'm not Taylor Swift. Like, what the fuck do you want? But that to me,
she's
it's
just confirming what we already knew.
We knew this
here at Taylor Watch.
Yep.
Because, and I've said it ad nauseum and I'll say it again, whenever you hear a story that starts with my friend's cousin's sister's brother's uncle's grandpa has a friend who works at blah blah blah, who knows this person who works at Ocean House, and they know for a fact that it's June 13th, don't believe them.
It's not real.
Because if they can't give you a name and a source from where this is coming from, it's not a real story.
It's not real.
And I didn't believe it for a second.
You are correct. If your mother's, brother's, sister's, coworkers, girlfriends, ex-boyfriends, landscaper says that Taylor Swift paid him off to not get married on June 13th, it's wrong.
And there is no way that they would be allowed to even say that they got paid to get the date or whatever.
No way.
So shout out to this woman for finally confirming it, because
I'm happy that she did. The discourse can stop. And here's the thing. Maybe she does get married on June 13th. We just know that it won't be at Ocean House.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. That's actually very true. Maybe it's just at a different location.
Could be. Who knows? So put that to rest.
Yep.
Gia, I was thrilled to hear about a new bestie that's about to be on the pod right now.
Yes.
Magnolia Pictures. Okay, so Hollywood's calling. LA said, wow, we got to get these girls to promote our movies. Entertainment is here. And we are, of course, a premier entertainment platform.
Of course.
So very happy to have Magnolia Pictures being a bestie on the pod to promote the movie Normal.
Yes, from the creator of John Wick and Nobody comes a new movie, Normal.
Huge resume there.
A double-barreled shotgun blast of pure mayhem for Sheriff Ulysses, played by Bob Odenkirk. A new job as temporary sheriff in a quaint town of Normal, Minnesota, was meant to be a welcome respite from recent troubles. But when a botched bank robbery interrupts the peace, a dark secret is exposed.
Oh my God, I love an exposed dark secret.
Yes, and Ulysses discovers that the town is anything but its namesake. Suddenly, everyone is trying to shoot the sheriff.
Oh my God.
And he has to rely on his wits and some crooks if he is to survive the night. And that's all before the Yakuza shows up.
Not the Yakuza. Oh my God. That's the Russian mob, I believe.
Oh shit.
Or the maybe the Japanese mob?
Yes. Japanese organized crime syndicates.
Yep.
So, and it's starring Bob Odenkirk, Henry Winkler, and Lena Headey.
Let's go.
Yes, great cast. Game of Thrones.
Unbelievable.
Yes. So
Cersei, Fonzie, and Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
All in the same movie.
Squad
That's amazing.
up. So see it only in theaters starting April 17th.
And moving to our non-Taylor topics. Number one being the Sabrina Carpenter house tour video has dropped today, Monday, when we're recording. And I would say that video is just a video of hot girls doing hot things.
Yes.
And it's bling ring-esque.
Yep. It's honestly, I kind of wish I didn't watch it because it just made me feel really self-conscious about the way that I looked.
Dead fucking serious. Same.
I was like,
do I need a personal trainer? And like a dietitian as well.
Oh God.
They're all so hot. It's Madeline Klein, Margot Qualley, and Sabrina Carpenter, obviously, just looking as hot as possible.
Literally.
In high heels and lingerie.
Yep, and like just like bending over, grabbing things.
I'll tell you, my ass does not look like that from behind.
Oh no.
Not even close.
No.
If you want a bowl of cottage cheese, I'll bend over. Like that's that's what you're gonna get, babe.
Yep, same.
And it was a harsh reminder that
summer
is here.
God damn it. They're so hot. So yeah, if you want to go see some beautiful women being beautiful.
Yep.
And it's really cute music video too.
It's
Love
super
the song.
It's them just running around a big rich guy's house and fucking up all his shit and stealing all of his stuff.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Love that. And then, of course, at the end, a man dies.
Yeah, they hit a man with the car on the way out.
Yep.
Which every Sabrina Carpenter video, mandatory death for a man, it seems. Love it. Love that.
Love
Happy
it.
for them. Stream House Tours video.
Yes.
We also have, very exciting news. Out April 17th, Olivia Rodrigo's new album finally confirmed.
No, June 17th.
Oh, it said April. I have April written.
Oh, new single.
Sorry.
April 17th.
Sorry.
Album is June 12th, actually, I believe.
I saw a tweet that said something, Sabrina or Olivia Rodrigo, April 17th.
Yes, new single out.
June 12th, you're right, the album.
June 12th, yes. So, new single out April 17th. She just put like a couple locks on different gated areas in like New York and Paris and somewhere else.
Hoboken, I think.
Was really? Yeah. That's funny.
But it had like New York in the background.
Right.
So it was like,
And they like all had different hints. And I believe the single is called Drop Dead.
Ooh.
Yes.
I'm very excited
if
for
I'm
that.
not mistaken. That's what I've been seeing on Twitter.
The album is called You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. And while that is a much longer title than I would have expected Olivia to do, sounds like it's gonna be a banger.
I saw a really funny TikTok of like someone being like, Olivia made her album like 450 words because she saw like all of her friends being like, is it gonna be luck? Is it gonna be lust? It's like, just dying over like what 4-letter word. She's like, I can't get trapped in this 4-letter word thing for the rest of my life, so I gotta break it now.
So I gotta do as many words as possible.
Yes, exactly. So I gotta do as many words. And I love the title.
Me too.
And it makes me really excited. And yeah, I'm just so hyped for this album. I think it's really gonna just like be my diary out loud, unfortunately.
For sure. Yeah. And it's been a minute since we've had new Olivia.
Yeah.
So happy to have her back in the game.
2 or 3 years, right?
I think
it was 2023 because
What was the latest? Guts?
There's Vampire.
There's Sour and Guts, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So it's been definitely been a couple years. Happy to see what Olivia's been up to. She's, she's getting a little older. She's refining her sound. She's coming into her own. I'm sure that we'll have some old Olivia in here, but I'm sure she'll be experimenting with new sounds and lyrics and songwriting.
She said it's a lot more experimental. She said she kind of like went away from the rock and roll sound a little bit. and she's going for more of like an ethereal sound.
Okay.
Which I'm excited for.
I'm excited to hear that. A little ethereal. I now place Ariana Grande in the ethereal category after like her Eternal and Lana. Sunshine. Yeah.
She said there's like a lot of Lana inspiration.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excited to see what comes of that. And
so excited.
Love Olivia Down, obviously. Gia, now this section is important because I am completely out of the loop. I have no idea what's going on. Can you please explain to the people what's going on with Cat's Eye?
Guys,
there is major drama with
Justice for Manon.
Manon. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Manon.
Tell us everything.
Well, I think it's actually pronounced Manon.
Manon. Okay.
So, Cat's Eye was 6 members. Manon. I highly recommend watching Popstar Academy. It's like about how they like came together.
Oh yeah, and you've been saying that for a while.
Yeah, actually. And it's just so interesting because like these girls, they've been grinding their whole life, whatever, and like it's just very. I don't want to say calculated, but like they know what they want.
Yeah. And
so does Hybe and Geffen, which are like the 2 biggest. Hybe is like the biggest like K-pop, and then Geffen, or maybe it's the other way around.
No, Hybe is Scooter Braun. Remember?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think he's attached to Hybe anymore though.
I think he offloaded.
Yes.
It. Yeah.
There was something about one of them is like the biggest K-pop. Music label network, whatever, and then one is like a huge, American one, and they joined together to make Cat's Eye. Anyways. Manon throughout the whole Popstar Academy was kind of known as like the girl who like didn't really like try that hard. She didn't show up to practice. I think they really tried to paint her out to be something that she wasn't, but like people were kind of like labeling her as lazy.
Oh shit. Hate that, especially if you're not lazy.
Yes, especially because she's so talented.
Mm-hmm. Can relate.
Right. So
hate that.
The drama, or like I guess like what the behind the scenes was like, the girls like don't really get along with her because she doesn't like put in the full effort the way that everybody else does.
Sure.
So then they debut and everything's great. They're all like whatever. And then all of a sudden Manon does this solo short film. And people are like, oh, you're not really like supposed to do like solo things in Cat's Eye. Like you're really supposed to do everything as a group.
Okay.
But meanwhile,
that also feels.
Yes, because Daniela did a song with some K-pop guy, and Lara was in a music video. I think it was like not DaBaby, Lil Baby, one of the babies.
One of the babies.
I think
Lil Baby's still in the scene. DaBaby, I think, got canceled.
Yes. Yeah. So I think it was maybe Lil Baby.
Dua Lipa and DaBaby.
Yeah, we don't like that.
DaBaby was saying F slurs on the stage.
Yes.
In like Miami or something.
Yes.
People hate him now.
So I don't know if this short film thing was like the exact reason why, but all of a sudden, Hybe and Geffen like put out this statement that Manon was going on hiatus.
Oh my God!
And that
Scandal.
she was like sick. Or like basically like implying that she like was something of the nature of like being sick or mental or like her mental health wasn't doing well, something of that nature.
Okay.
And then like a day later or 2 days later, Manon was like, I'm fine, I'm doing well, like more to come, whatever. Like I'm happy, I'm healthy, whatever.
Wow.
So people are like, oh, this is
so what happened with like the label? It's not, maybe.
So this is more than just she's taking like a mental health break, because it's very common within the girls like for someone to be missing from something because like they weren't feeling well, whatever. Like they will like film a full fucking music video without you if you're not there, whatever.
Yeah. Well, how many of them are there? 6?
6. Yeah. So now there's 5. So ever since the hiatus, it's been radio silence.
Right.
From Manon, from the
all
girls.
Of them, right? Nobody said anything.
No one said anything.
Okay.
And now with Coachella coming up, they're like, are they really going to make their biggest festival debut ever without Manon and without saying anything?
Right.
And now they're coming out with a new song, Pinky Up, on April 12th, I believe. Oh. And she's not in the music video at all. Yeah.
So this has been like in the works, it seems, because they would have filmed a music video for it. And so whenever, that's crazy,
and then Manon put out a statement like maybe a week ago being like, I've been having very good talks with Hybe and Geffen, very positive talks with Hybe and Geffen. Like, I'm doing well, everything's fine. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Oh my gosh.
So no one really knows like what the tea is and if she's officially out.
Okay.
And she removed Cat's Eye from her bio on Instagram.
That was when I started clocking in, because I was like, wait a second. But then I thought I saw like another more definitive she's out of the group.
So after the Cat's Eye leaving her bio, people are like, okay, she must be officially out.
Well, but why are you taking Cat's Eye out of your bio if you're still in the band?
Right. And so now what people think is
Wait a second. Cat's Eye unveils second music video teaser for Pinky Up.
Yes.
And you saw this already, and she's not in it.
She's not in it at all.
Okay. This came out an hour ago.
Yes. So people now are really thinking it's not a hiatus and she's out for good. And people are also thinking, since she said she had positive talks with Hype and Geffen, that maybe Hype and Geffen are giving her like a solo career.
Interesting. Okay.
But the whole thing, like with Cat's Eye, was like you have to be 100% in the fact that you will never be able to go solo. Like you will only be in Cat's Eye.
Right.
You want to be in a girl group. Like they kicked out a girl because the girl like briefly mentioned how maybe she would like want to go solo at some point.
Oh gosh. And this is like Popstar Academy.
This is during Popstar Academy.
Got
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
So people are like kind of crazy that they allowed Manon into the group, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And people are really pissed. They are like, Cat's Eye, like people like, I literally saw in LA, someone bought a billboard that says Cat's Eye is 6. And it's like, where is Manon?
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
And
though.
you know, they're like
chanting
chanting her name at the shows. Like when they do concerts, they'll like start chanting Manon, Manon, Manon. So
well,
like people.
Here's a question. Is she like the most popular girl in the group? Like, does she deserve all this fanfare / can she have a solo career? Or is she just like one of 6 and she's getting all this fanfare because she's causing drama?
I think she definitely is like a very I would say she's one of the more popular members of the group. Like definitely one of the most
Who's like
well-known.
number 1 in the group? Or there's not really one?
It's really hard to say. I would say Daniela, but I think people would disagree with that and maybe say Sophia.
Okay.
Because it's like
sounds like a Bad Bunny song. Daniela,
Sophia. It's Daniela, Sophia, Laura, Megan,
Sophia,
Manon,
Laura,
and who am I missing?
There's just too many people to keep
I know.
track of,
I can't even remember. Wait,
5. It's like, all right, 5. I can handle 5. 6. That's when you start losing me.
Laura.
Like,
and Yoonchae. Sorry, oh my God, so sorry to Yoonchae.
Oh, sorry, Yoonchae.
Yes. So sorry to Yoonchae.
Sorry.
She's actually kind of my favorite. She's very funny.
Yeah.
Anyways, so it's a lot of drama, and I'm very interested to see like what is gonna end up, because it is kind of crazy that like they're like this girl's leaving this group and they're just not being like, hey, by the way, like Manon's not in the group anymore.
Totally.
Like they're just kind of going about their.
You think that they would at least release a statement?
Yeah.
Being like or new graphic. Like here's what I would do if I were not. Okay, I'm in a group of 6 girls. We're taking the world by storm. One of the girls leaves, but we need to do something. And because they're performing at Coachella, and that's this weekend, I would like Thursday night, the night before Coachella, drop like new profile pictures, new graphic, new everything with just the 5, and say nothing but that, and have that be the response people are looking for.
I think that's what they're kind of doing, because they have been kind of changing their colorways and things of that nature, and like this is supposed to be like a new era,
right?
So people are like, so that they think that they're just going to debut Coachella no Manon, and that's the statement alone.
I mean, yeah, like that. Yeah. That sounds like, I mean, they better speak up. It's a couple days away.
Yeah.
Right?
It's crazy. She said, thank you for all the love and support you've been sending my way. I'm really grateful for the patience and kindness everyone has shown me during this time. Hype and Geffen and I are having positive conversations, and I feel supported. I'm happy and I'm healthy. I'll share more soon. Thank you for always being there for me.
Very interesting.
So yeah, I don't know. I never noticed that she like would do anything, but yeah, they said that Manon's taking a temporary hiatus to focus on her health and well-being, and then like 2 days later she was like, I'm fine, like I'm healthy,
no, I'm actually good.
So like, it's very interesting.
Well, I'm dialed in now to the drama, and I'm very curious.
It seems like it's bringing in like more of like the Gen Pop,
totally
paying attention to Cat's Eye now, which is a good thing and a bad thing. But I personally always liked her. I thought she was definitely like one of the stars of the group.
Maybe it's a big marketing tactic for Coachella.
Yeah, could be.
Maybe they will release like another full video, and she's got like a solo in that song or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like, who knows? But I wouldn't put it past them.
People were joking, like, what if they do like a Fifth Harmony thing where you remember where they had like that shadow of Camila Cabello and they pushed her off the fucking stage?
Yes.
Like, what if they do that with
so
Manon?
Fucking funny.
Which was so crazy.
Well, that's the thing, is this has been done before. It's been done with Danity Kane. It's been done with what are those girls? Fifth Harmony.
Yeah.
It's been done with like
One Direction, Zayn left.
One Direction, Zayn left. Like, not only do these pop groups break up at a certain point in their careers when they all either feel big for their britches or they are too famous to be in it, there are also these moments, especially when it's the shows that create the group.
Yeah.
There's always drama with someone in the group.
Yeah.
Like, mashing together a bunch of kids and having them perform can only last so long. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm very curious about that drama. It's
very curious because for such like a curated group of girls, I feel like this is unexpected. Like, I thought that they would be like, all right, we're the group and this is how it's going to be.
Totally.
So, yeah, we'll just have to see how it plays out on Coachella. And justice for Manon. I love her. And I feel like...
Justice for Manon. As long as she's, you know.
Right, unless the girls come out and be like, she was awful and bullied us and whatever.
Yeah,
but, like, I don't think that's true at all.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it, though. I would, they've been working together for so long, I would assume that they would, you know. And they've had so many big moments together. So that's a shame if she's not there for Coachella.
I agree.
Total shame. Something else that's a total shame is the complete hose job that is happening with this Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni lawsuit stuff.
Yeah.
So for those who are confused, Blake Lively had made a whole list of claims against Justin Baldoni. And a few of those claims have unfortunately been thrown out.
Yeah.
But her lawyer has put out a statement about it, and I think that this is all we need to read about it because, you know, there's discourse online. Everything has a veiled opinion. I do want to point out that Pop Crave tweeted something out that was very like pro Justin and kind of left out the bulk of the material.
No, of course.
But Pop Bass was truthful. So as always,
we love Pop Bass.
Yep. Who knows if they're the same people? But whoever's running Pop Bass, I trust them more. But this is what Mike Gottlieb, Blake Lively's attorney, has said about this, about how things are starting to unfold. Okay. It is completely unsurprising that Brian Friedman does not understand the court. I guess Brian Friedman is Justin Baldoni's lawyer, and he's celebrating that they won the case.
Yeah,
like, that's why this statement has come out and whatever. He goes, it is completely unsurprising that Brian Friedman does not understand the court's actual ruling. He didn't even argue the summary judgment motion he's now spinning, had to bring in another law firm for the trial, and just last week was reprimanded by the court for having fielded legally frivolous claims. Wait, I gotta go this way. Sorry, I'm 100 years old. Okay. What the court actually decided yesterday is that Blake Lively provided evidence to go to trial on her core claims, that she spoke out against what she believed was sexual harassment on the set and suffered retaliation that harmed her reputation as a result. The court held in painstaking detail that Miss Lively provided sufficient evidence of all of the following. She privately spoke up and negotiated changes to on-set behavior by Justin Baldoni, Jamie, Heath, and that she and others found disturbing. I read that wrong with the commas. She privately spoke up about and negotiated changes to on-set behavior by Justin Baldoni, Jamie Heath, that she and what the fuck is going on? I'm so sorry. That she and others found disturbing. She reasonably believed in good faith that the behavior she privately raised concerns about was unlawful sexual harassment. 3, Baldoni, Heath, and Wayfarer Studios understood that her claims amounted to sexual harassment allegations, and 4, in response, they crossed the line and took steps that harmed her reputation and her career. Because of yesterday's decision, all of those claims will be heard by the jury. And here is what the court actually said about Miss Lively's sexual harassment claims. A person in her position could have understood the workplace to at times reflect a gendered and sexualized view of women and a disregard for their privacy sufficient to make it reasonable to complain about a hostile work environment based on sex or gender. The court's ruling that Miss Lively's state and federal harassment claims could not go to trial was about legal issues rather than an endorsement of the defendant's conduct. That's the important part of this whole thing. The court held that Miss Lively's sexual harassment claims could not go to jury because Miss Lively did not sign a contract and she is an independent contractor instead of an employee, and that the offense conduct occurred in New Jersey instead of California. The fact that Brian Friedman is claiming exoneration based on legal technicalities while facing trial next month tells you everything you need to know. The retaliation Miss Lively faced for privately speaking up for a safe working environment has always been the beating heart of her case. It is why she filed her lawsuit. The court found ample evidence to move her case forward. We look forward to trial on May 18th.
Yep.
That's all we need to say. It's
excuse me.
Bless. The Baldoni machine is going harder than ever.
Yeah, so it's basically like her sexual assault accusations weren't dismissed because of like the merits of her claims or like the truth of her claims. They were dismissed because of a legal technicality.
Yes.
So it's
This is what Pop Base, how they had summarized it. They said, judge dismisses Blake Lively's sexual harassment claims against Justin Baldoni, ruling that she could not bring a sexual harassment claim under federal law because she was an independent contractor.
Yep.
The judge also ruled that she could not file a harassment claim under California law because the filming took place in New Jersey. Lively's claims of retaliation against Baldoni will proceed to trial. So, again, that sucks. It sucks that they got out of those deeper issues on a legal loophole.
Yeah.
But that does not mean that Justin is innocent of these accusations.
That's what's so frustrating is the way that people claim these headlines is they just include the part about the judge throwing away the claims, but they don't include why.
Right. And
or they do at the bottom of the fucking article that people don't read, that just read the headlines.
All they care about is the tweet or the headline or whatever.
Yeah.
And for Justin Baldoni's lawyer, I mean, he's a pro. It's spinning everything to his advantage. And so, of course, he's going to try to spin it and make it look like Justin's innocent so that the people who were standing by him will start the hate train back up again and be like, look, he's innocent. She's a fucking liar. She's this, she's that. Don't fall for it.
Yeah.
Don't fall for it.
If anything, this just kind of shows how misogynistic and fucked up our legal system is.
It's really, really
Someone
shitty.
tweeted, because people are too fucking stupid / misogynistic to understand this update. The judge threw out the sexual harassment claims. She's still able to bring claims of retaliation because he ruled that Lively couldn't bring a sexual harassment claim under federal law since she was an independent contractor of the film, which we said. Federal anti-discrimination laws, including Title IX, does not protect non-employees. California state law does have protection for ICs, independent contractors, but the judge ruled that she can't file a claim under California state law because the movie was filmed in New Jersey.
Right.
So it's
so fucked.
So it's
what the
again
fuck, New
just
Jersey,
the technical.
by the way? What the fuck?
Shocker that New Jersey.
Shocker. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
really, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How is that not across the board? How are independent contractors not being protected under Title IX? That makes no sense to me.
Yeah. So
it's a money thing. It's always money.
Totally a money thing.
Money, taxes.
So
whatever the
fuck. It's this legal technicality that is really brutal, especially for public perception. But that does not mean that the court case will not continue and that Blake Lively will be able to show her evidence in court and be able to come to some sort of justice or some sort of conclusion to this story that it shows justice for Blake Lively because the court case is still going on.
Exactly. And that's the key piece here. Is that the court case is still ongoing. It began, right now we're in the thick of it. We're in the middle of it. We're presenting all the information and all the legalities are coming out. And I am willing to bet any amount of money that they knew this was going to happen. Yeah. Ultimately her arguments are that Justin Baldoni, made an unsafe work environment for all these people and also destroyed my reputation for trying to point it out. And if he is found guilty for trying to destroy her reputation, for uncovering his inappropriate workplace actions, to me, that's a win no matter what. Yeah. It's why would he have done that if not for guilt? I don't know. I think that I just would hate for people to see it and not dive deep enough to see the whole scope of it. And as always, Team Blake on this. Yeah. I believe everything that she said. I do. I believe that she is doing this for a reason. And
it's just fact.
It's just fact.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just fact. But I believe that even if Justin Baldoni isn't charged personally with sexual harassment, the way that he went about this entire thing and actively destroyed Blake Lively's reputation should not be forgotten. That's such a huge piece of this. Yeah. And it's just we can't keep getting these fucking men get away with that shit.
Yeah, seriously.
Can't happen. It's
can't
ridiculous.
Happen. So we're still very much showing support for Blake.
Yep.
And it's just another loop that they're gonna have to jump through, which is tough, and people are gonna have their opinions, whatever. But it's important to make sure the judge threw out the claims. Why? It's
why
always
and what claims specifically.
Right.
That's also important, I think.
Yeah.
But May 18th, I'm also looking forward to it. Mike Gottlieb, I can't wait to watch you stuff these motherfuckers in a locker.
I hope so. Yeah.
Let's go, Mike.
Yeah.
We have also drama unfolding in the Southwest. Taylor Frankie Paul is leaving the Mormon Church.
Oh, yeah.
She stated this morning she's officially leaving the Mormon Church. She's she's out. She's done.
So is she going to be a Mormon wife?
I don't know if she's going to keep being a Mormon wife. I am not really sure, but she had a big long statement. You can go look it up if you want, but it was basically like, I still pray and I still believe in God and I still want to be a part of that. But I think that like the values, like the core values of the Mormon church are just not really what I'm looking for. And I feel like I can still practice my faith without having to be like, I'm in the Mormon church.
Good for
and
her.
She's like, I'll still go to church with family members. Like, you might still see me at these places, but that's not, I'm not like a full practicing Mormon at this point moving forward.
Right.
And I think that's the smart move for her. I think she should have done this forever ago. I think that a lot of her issues stem from her fucking psycho mother who like instilled these horrible values. Like, she came from like old school shit with the Mormons, like where it was, you know, not good for women. And I think her mom has her own journey to go on, and I hope that she does one day.
Yeah.
Because the way that she acts and talks to Taylor about the whole thing, to me, just makes me a little sick. And I'm happy that Taylor is, doing what she needs to do to get help, feel better, get her life back on track, whatever's going on. We still don't really know. She hasn't made a statement about any of the stuff that's come out yet. But proud of her for doing what she needs to do.
Agreed. Agreed.
Just wanted an update on her.
Yeah,
and,
very, very happy. I hope she's getting the support she needs and she's doing all right because it's tough times.
Yeah, it's tough times. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Last on our little list, something very curious has come across our desk. Ooh. We don't need to talk about it for very long because we don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, there are two things. One is I think we can officially say fuck Sam Altman forever. Like, his sister is like accusing him of whatchamacallit?
Like sexual
assault from like a young age.
Yeah.
Like, from her as a child growing up. This is a big lawsuit. Sam Altman is a
CEO
AI
of
OpenAI. And he claims it's for extortion, all this shit's going on, whatever. I don't know. I'm going to keep my eyeball on this because apparently this is like an old claim and she had already tried to come forth with it, but like a statute of limitations ran out and then a judge granted her the ability to open it back up. So something to keep your eyes peeled. But also something to keep your eyes peeled on, Chloe Fineman. What the fuck is going on with Chloe Fineman?
Yeah.
Like, she did it.
Like,
I don't know. We're just going to lay out the facts and you got to go look for the video yourself because it's been edited out of a Variety video. Variety oftentimes does like interview style with a whole cast of characters, usually
from whatever show,
show, movie, whatever. There's usually like one person in like the main seat, and then it's rotating with like the rest of the cast.
And they like ask questions to each other.
And so I think the question was like, have you ever been fired from a job?
Yeah.
And she detailed a time where she was fired from being a camp counselor because she pantsed a little boy.
Yeah.
A 6-year-old boy.
And the boy wasn't wearing underwear.
And so obviously, yes. But here is the way she told the story. She was like, this little boy was like being such a dick and he was like pulling up my shirt and whatever. And so I like pantsed him and then he didn't have under on and his dingling was out. This is verbatim. This is what she said.
Yeah.
The entire cast of SNL that was there looked fucking horrified. Ashley Padilla was like, you're on a list somewhere, girl. Like, people were like, what the literal fuck are you talking about? And Chloe Fineman then reveals this child's age of 6.
Yeah. She like doubles down. She's like, no, it was the time. It was like,
she goes, it was a different time.
It was a different time.
What the fuck?
What does that mean? Listen, I don't think Chloe Fineman's a fucking pedophile like people are saying, but like, it is extremely strange to say that and admit that out loud.
It's a really
weird story. And not think that it's not socially acceptable to share that story. You know what I mean? Like,
completely inappropriate.
Completely
inappropriate. I don't know the minimum age of being a camp counselor.
I would assume like 16.
Right. So even so, gross. Like,
doesn't matter. 6-year-old.
Lock that fucking story up. Like, never
you bury that
tell
deep.
That story.
You're ashamed of
ever.
That story. You never tell anyone. That's something that haunts you in the middle of the night. That like you can't. That like gives you anxiety. Like when you're in the shower and you're like, what the fuck? I can't believe I did that. Like I mean, I could never imagine anyone doing that ever and feeling normal about it and like thinking that it's a funny story.
No. When she was telling the story, I thought she was gonna be like, we were the same age. Like,
yes,
it sounded like a story from childhood of two kids messing around and embarrassing themselves, the same age. But when it was like, I was fired from being a camp counselor because I pantsed a 6-year-old boy, girl. What
and then she was like, "Oh, he was a dick. He like kept lifting up my shirt." Like
the way she talked about,
what?
She's got something's weird about her.
Something's weird. She's a Scientologist.
I know. So something's off.
So maybe she is. I'm not making any claims. Actually, I'm not making any
claims to be made.
There's no claims to be made, but she needs to.
Something's wrong.
Something's going on there.
And you know that it's wrong because Variety edited that part of the video. They
Yeah.
went back and took
Yeah,
that
that's
piece
not
of the
like,
video
oh,
out
I
of it.
misspoke and I told a story in a wrong way. That's
no. This is Zara Larson.
I
This is
admitted
what
a
the fuck.
crime. I committed a crime, low
Literally.
key.
And everybody reacted appropriately, thank God.
Oh my God, dude!
I was really
what's
happy with everybody.
One of the
being
cast
like,
members like literally couldn't even look at her. He
Yeah.
was like so
The guy in the
cringed
front, I
out.
can't think
Yeah,
of his
I
name.
can't remember his name
I
either.
love him, though.
But he literally, Sarah Sherman's face was like,
no, people could not believe
was-
that she was, and she just
she
kept
was
talking.
aghast.
She
Yeah.
kept going.
she kept like doubling down. It's like, girl, stop.
And then she started talking in like a weird voice. Like
yeah, she was doing like a Rugrats voice, like to talk about like how the
like,
kids.
girl, you
because
were
they're
not
like, because they're talking about how like he wasn't wearing underwear, so like the little boys that were around were like, why aren't you wearing underwear? It's like, so you did this in front of other little kids too, like.
Of course. Well, the whole story is like she was embarrassing this child because that child was like embarrassing her. But I mean, whatever, bro. You lock that story the fuck away. Like,
Yeah,
that's a story that you tell in therapy and cry about
Yeah.
and be like, oh my God, I can't, like, what was wrong with me that
Yes.
made me think that was okay?
Yes.
Like, what the fuck?
That is
very strange.
That's like in the drama when you say what's your deepest darkest secret that you're most ashamed of.
Yes.
Maybe you bring that up. Maybe.
After I've had a gallon, like a
20
fifth of tequila.
bottles of wine.
Yeah, like wine wouldn't even do it. It would have to literally be like a fifth of Jack Daniels for
Yeah,
me to
yeah.
admit even half that
I
story.
just-
I wouldn't even say the ages, I don't think. It's sick.
It's sick.
really
It's actually
crazy.
gross and like
It's awful. I've been thinking ever since I saw it. I've been thinking about it. But yeah, so they edited it out of the big video. So the only place you can find it is like probably TikTok or Twitter.
yeah, it's on Twitter.
And
I'm
it's just
sure
weird and
that
upsetting. I don't
it's
know.
very weird. It's upsetting.
Yeah.
It's gross. Not like she thinks it's normal. I don't
No.
know if this is like a Scientologist thing. If it
know
was like a
either.
Scientologist camp where they're all just pantsing each other and fucking
No.
lifting up each other's shirts.
Like there is no different time that's acceptable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like where she's like, it was a different time.
Like,
what do you mean? Like
a time when pantsing a 6-year-old was normal. I don't know about
when
that time.
you're a teenager?
Yeah.
No, it's just not. And it's not, I mean, no. None of it
Yeah.
is redeemable. It's all very strange.
Very
It's been
strange.
blowing up my timeline.
Yeah.
And we do love SNL on this show. We talk about SNL all the time.
Yeah.
But we remiss not to bring that up.
Yeah.
Very,
so
very
I'm
strange.
very interested to see how this will play out.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Chloe Feynman's role in sketches might be getting less and less, and then eventually maybe
she might be demoted to friend of.
Yeah, yeah. She might be.
So
Yeah, she might be background character tree number 7.
yeah,
Yeah, you know?
yeah, for real.
But
So who the fuck knows? But,
yeah. Everyone
just-
was weirded out. Like,
Yeah.
no one sat there and was like, "Oh yeah," like everybody was weirded out.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yep. And I was very happy to see that. Like
Yeah,
I was glad
yeah.
that nobody started like jumping in to like defend or I agree or whatever.
No.
Like there is no defending that. I don't know what happens next where she moves forward. Just something to keep an eye out for. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's, creeps
If
walk
Chloe
among
Feynman's
us.
your favorite SNL character,
maybe
then
reconsider.
you may have to find somebody new.
Yeah. And that's I actually do like her on SNL. I think she's funny. I follow her. I like all of her sketches usually, but
Right.
I don't know. But shout out to my brother who's always pegged her as someone he does not like. He's like, something's off about her. He's been saying it for years.
Scientology,
And I
man.
was like, yeah, well, maybe you're right, boy.
And we saw the Church of Scientology.
Yeah, we did. Oh,
We
that's
were
right.
we were
in
2 blocks
Texas.
away in Austin. Yeah.
Shit was scary.
Yeah.
Creepy aura.
And I
around
saw
it.
Chloe Feynman pantsing.
Like I say, it goes outside.
And in the
pantsing
window, I
children.
saw Chloe Feynman pantsing a 6-year-old.
Psycho shit.
It's disgusting,
So
man.
just-
It's actually disgusting.
It is really disgusting.
Yeah.
It's not even like I'm laughing because it's so absurd.
Yeah.
It's really gross.
Yeah.
And so hopefully, I don't know what comes of this. I don't know what comes of that story or life or whatever, but hopefully it gets sorted out and just keep your head on a swivel for fucking creeps. 'Cause
Yeah,
I feel like there are
legit.
creeps among us.
all
everywhere.
around us, everywhere.
And
Just
never,
be careful.
never, be like the rest of the cast who said, like Ashley Padilla literally said, like, you're on a list somewhere. Like, be like that
Yeah.
when you hear a story like that.
Yeah.
Because it's not okay.
Don't
and
just
it's very
conform.
strange.
Yeah.
Nope.
Very strange.
Weird. But let's see. Do we have anything else to say? Not to end it on that note.
Yeah.
What do we got going on this week? Oh, you know what? We've got we have, let's see, what's going on this week specifically.
We have lunch with Olivia on Friday.
We have lunch with Olivia coming. So excited. 'Cause
Just
we're-
another reminder, we will be at the Strand
yes.
on April 13th. Olivia
Yes.
Levin is promoting her new book, The Story of Us. It's a beautiful story about what it was like to be a Swiftie, growing up as a
Yeah.
Swiftie, and the
Did
fandom.
you see the video she posted of her parents reading the dedication?
Yeah, it's very
She
sweet.
dedicated the book to her parents, who, for taking her to all the shows and
Yeah.
like, doing whatever. And she like presented them both with books, and they were reading it, and they were emotional, and it was very sweet.
Very sweet. So
Really
we will
nice.
be there moderating the book event, April 13th at the Strand. So if you're in the city, come check it out. The link is
Woohoo!
in Olivia's bio, Swifties for Eternity on Instagram.
Very
and we
fun.
will be posting updates on that as well.
Yes, and we've had Olivia on the show many times.
Yes.
Twice at least.
Twice at least.
And so feel free to go back and watch her interviews. She's true blue Swiftie, and we are very happy to support her in this new endeavor.
Yeah.
Love. What else going on this week? I'm trying to think Barstool wise what we got going on.
I'm going to Chicago next week to go bowling with
Ooh,
Barstool,
that's right.
with your bestie.
I forgot you're doing that. Right with my yep.
Sorry.
Thanks for saying yes to that.
Listen.
They were asking for bowlers.
They said who's good at bowling. I'm not gonna say I'm not good at bowling because I am good at bowling.
I'm not gonna turn the light out on your bowling shine.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
you just need to shine and shove it down everybody's throat and do this on the way out and say that was for Kelly.
Oh yes. First time I get a strike, I'm saying that's for Kelly.
Perfect.
Yes.
Love it. Thank you for that. So keep an eye out for Gia doing some bowling.
Yep.
And for us next week at Olivia's event, we've got a lot of stuff coming up in the coming months.
Yep.
A lot of shows starting, a lot of albums coming out.
Yep.
So we'll be living La Vida Loca.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
excited about it. And if you guys want to call in and leave a voicemail about anything we discussed today or ever, anything you want to talk about, go ahead and call
347-450-0723. 347-450-0723.
You can call and leave a voicemail at that number, or you can text it if you're feeling shy. Also, feel free to DM the Taylor Watch Instagram account. We also check those DMs. And pay attention to the stories on Wednesday afternoon. We will be recording at that time, and we'll have a story up for rapid fire questions if you were late to everything else.
Yep.
And until then, we love you guys.
Love you guys.
See ya.